Yo, assalamu alaikum baringolu. Tolong saya kembali bismillah. Yuri ko lai bata babi tenelungu. Gizamakaro till Taninano. Today is the 14th of December 2020, 18:10 p.m. across the UK, 19:10 p.m. in Brussels right now. Obviously, it should be 19:11 p.m. in Abuja, Nigeria as well. In Johannesburg, South Africa. Balton back in Baljaila. Molmenian joined Political Perspective Show program with the science Monday's edition of Political Perspective Show. Thank you for always supporting, joining us. Alkala wati kumal mentor, alkana bantaba. Appreciate that really. Balton to Lola Baljaila. I told Molmenian I'll join right now. Okay. So tala tola. Atol ntebesi den duala for alamanduna ni programo kono bismillahirrahmanirrahim ngafunda kono alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin mina kacal men sutola jang asike kacade me yalon ko asente kundi wona fa ayatol nafa ay gambe banko nafa be duala ntol fanan tol obviously coming ka kitamen nyamen je dua jata kende ala sonde me tenku suturo jata kende anak mon satala kadi hadama di wala suturo mon satala mo hadama dun kadi fangola bari mon satala la demaroto alama alay la duali jabi ay so jata kende ala melma soto si jata kende soto what is important health is paramount good health tekuma ya bakale ni man jata kende soto kule ko soni bul dunia kono obviously ite doku kala non anata ila fita kage ite kule kala non so it's very important always nka dua nka blote le masata lain ay si jata kende melma soto ay la kurangol bonni kam ibe dunia da wala me dua la sabanti frewol fone ko nka ke jawatu men sabanti frewolu wajibiyatale we shouldn't take it for granted but wajibiyatale musulmo ni christianolu mo ite believe ta Allah man sa talala ko mario le soto mel tata pour que duwe because ñin dula mote je karel saya mu bible already it is a question of when but not if ale kelale ni lama ibe saya nena alama jam fala alama interaku ay intera barake dol ke kam wolon duwa tati bari momo ko mamera duwa fana be kiri ka fo alama kana fa namano diamo because ni o fana fo na fata tro duwala because saya mu bible already bani opportunity fana tala be sango konton na famola kafu dengo member dola muso banta bi kunu na ya bade min kata lamin gasamati ba konton na sangola ala muso le banta UDP kolom ala muso follow ni be kafu dengo be konton na saya sango nyinna be atol membe programme jibe kam pour se douane ni ala ma ala yaso arjana senewala ani saya to ani sabanti frewol to malbe kunum fana ngamo ko sangole kata badibu no kunda UDP bengole nyanta kelaji so be sango konton na family members or all the bereaved families my brother Lamin Gazama Atalam na kafu dingol bembe tintinto ila campaign manager avant mo UDP la barma balati je be sango konton na ya be sango konton na kafu dingol bema be sango konton na fanan UDP family bema ni wato kono 2020 definitely akanditale baake ngafo janni almost on daily basis is italesa for makalamta bari someone is bereaved rolong it at social media it's very scary very very scary ajalo wata wala nan kafo dunia mu domon swoleti alinga domon nga kol domon because ñi ngiri ngaro ñi ñoo sabo kuma dimindi wol ka fo ñoy wande alama jam fale mari be la fle ne ngoy diamati diam lano ida la fle singoy wutu ati wutu lano ida la fla maman nati maman nano so alin kari je mira ñi meña deklantol be kawandoleti hadama ni ngoy nakata diamo lal dro iko ko kari bantale anu amena wato men na mobuka long mobuke wululungolo mobuke saya lungolo saya ka hadama di monele most often than not jama saya ka hadama di monele hani mo sasata ini jikole katra wuri ko be kende yalla isaje samba lopitan ni mo samba lopitan rek jiko men katra je wala nyinti ko tumando ni mansata la dua ni dual jabita rek ibaje la wo mari be tankalale so wala na saya mo kuleti me alon ko ate ka hadama di monele so mo jamale this 2020 kandida bakele alama 2021 fisa alati velanga nyatale 2021 la coronavirus kanyu womantra jikan sako Europe and America maybe mainly Africa will presume life is going on as normal. But Europe lockdown will be enforced more. Ibe restaurant or soronkang, ibe public places or soronkang. They're coming with stricter measures. Guidelines will put in place pour ka cool for us. So in COVID-19, unfortunately, me dunkan 2021 kono with this global pandemic, with the exception of the Republic of the Gambia. It seems life is pretty much normal in the Gambia. Sometimes I think that more than the COVID-19 nalevon, but presidential political campaign will be kegam, Adamanal will be campaign NPP to, Bengal be kegam. So near Gambia jiberek, camera ko well, mamera COVID is an issue there. Unlike in Europe, in the developed world, pretty much the governments are still enforcing the rules. The law enforced can, in fact, Hanisai restaurant holding public places. Namanke essential services like supermarkets and in pharmacies all Melialonko will like essential services to sign in countries like Germany. Now they've come in with another lockdown. Mealonko people have been asked to work from home. When Sondola jump from the UK, we go into tier 2, tier 3 system. Where COVID-19 Makodi Duniala. Makodi Duniala is still here, and it is still a challenge for the world. Dunia Kolealo Mealonko and his saying world leaders are confronted with it. The global population is confronted with this Herculean task of dealing with this deadly pandemic. It's like an invisible enemy. So I think Duarek Olama Alaya Sonea, particularly for us, Bedwala Sabante Frowali, Bedwala Sabante. Diamol can sometimes Ndolmenkata platform auto. Aka Koleyam Bulu Bakele. Because mbe watile to fanang where Gambia campaign what will shita. So sometimes if you find balance killer, okay, somebody close to you. For la program cancel lale, for manyana cancel. It's a difficult decision for us. But Gambia be temple to where but anungalo new sabante frewolo. Like ngaje le bri lamin dambu diba benta ni lamin dambu diba kunibi aba fulale ku alla fita pour moli la dokul continue because muna la vision ti wolom pour UDP yela doku ke pour ka tilimo samana na Gambia nimbo ya nyinin kala kaburo ko ngala nyine be kala response. The same thing with Papa Touré. When Papa Touré father Papa Touré I person mention ala mani mani ka farkla talal be I personal mention wo nyina la pour moli continue la doku wala celebration on Bell Meet la wala na bring not a program to be na normal sign out music or sign in music come and play my play because sangola be keri onga dua bari mbe continue la na diamol lale pour que diamu Gambien olie bawo saying Gambia be tundi jawleto mo sonta man song be tundi jawleto so aka koleyale sometimes iba follow okay the program will suspend or cannot suspend but we have to find this fine balance but men kuma eta jandro tolbe dani rokela atolme bebe platform jibela sabante frewol alna duwe momo se kulho tanin kelin karano yadi yake hadiyo sabante frewol ye pour man sa tallaye hino sotoye ibe damen yelo labandulati pari duwa mena duwa be jabra man sa talladro na yalon masandala drone yalon so it's very important in our quiet moments hani saya manke nkafo jani wati alna duwa sabante frewol ye yeah ni duwa ta sabante frewol ni fanantata dolle be duwale so julu dungolo nyinti ni man duwa molie to man do fanana duwa te siala so it's very important whether the person is close to you or in a nyolone or not alenga duwa sabante frewole it is very very important duwa 10 minutes 15 minutes to man date wasile siala ye duwa sabante frewole because modo biji alala molom ikatame modo la alala molti ni wo duwa ta tumando wala duwa ni futata o marima tumando masatala se hino sotola so it's very important na duwa so mbari ngolo mina kachande na sotola jam Bokai man la Sehu Dylan Bismillah Yuri Online Bantaba, 18:21 p.m. across the UK, 19:21 p.m. in Berlin right now. Dylan Bismillah Yuri Online Bantaba mangi gerem ñoo xamne ñu ngi follow programme bi ak ñoo xamne ñu di record bi Ablaye Cissé tentu la mangi gerem Ablaye Cissé Mama Wali Junior, Bura Diba, and all those people ñu di record programme yi pour njëriñ ñoo xamne ñu dama doon wax fi ne dëj yi bari nañ tay waaye di ñaanal ñoo xam ne dañ faatu yàlla xale leen arjana lu ñu gënoon mooy ñu yàgga fii waaye nekk suñu loxo suñu borom la nekk moom moo dee decide kan mooy ndem te kenn mënut a stop sa waxtu su jotee nga dem 1 second lu jar ñaan mooy mu fekk suñu lu baax because aduna du dara every time dama dee waxtaan fii nañ leen defante ndànk ñu def ndànka aduna bi dafa jeex ba pare soo ko waxee nit yi dañoo foog ne waa aduna bi jeexangut waaye suñu aduna bi jeexangut every day nit yi ñu ngi dem te yàlla mooy decide kan mooy dem ak kan mooy togangum fii ba si kanam nekkul si loxo kenn so it's very important pour ñu bàyyi suñu xel lu ma doon wax fii sometimes daf dee nekk problème ñun ñoo xam ne ñu ngi si plateformes yi man su ma ñëw 2-3 days calls yu ma dee am seexu séedili mfamate jalale wolum fonna jaranka broda dole mesu joke ako sa ate buka banda baji banda ba kanal everyday nka ko tekanale ako nyum famate jala banda bale ntol nimmeje ngalan ko bot ntol fana sometimes fongam fonyondi so nit ñi latel keta sometimes akake problem neti nga di say okay but nga off o ngana on but même fo kanya hani ya crossi tala lamin dambu diba ngo même kala la vision ti wolom a programme o nini sifal ni sayal kata ika celebration iko cut off like yo music play you will respect to the bereaved families you will stop bari nga continue na diamol la prung sa wala ila vision ila hame cool bawo me campagne wato le kono Gambia be tundu jawle to time bu nekk ni we can't afford to rest and just let Adama Barrow continue campaign because Adama legi mo ngi campaign kuko wedi Adama dafa campaign li nekut meet the people store li NPP tola anu aya calculate le abe state resources lo use kan abe banko be ya tilitan saba wala nambe UDP multentu la bake sayingaje ko grassroots political start the Gambia door to door and the UDP is the most democratic party in the Gambia very pluralistic party o me yalonko aka ay mobile kango jamfandi ay mobile respect ko United Democratic Party ajibe Gambia membe ke kam parti jumal lebe congress organize ka regional congress UDP londe na congress ba ñi arjuma lungu abe start la sibito dimaso rally bekela bari aliaje le congress ke Combo South West Coast region dulalto congress sol be ke kam ando ñing is going to roll over to all the different regions so UDP ndolle ka cool ke follow then ñim parti do lena norma so this shows that UDP lafeta democracy men na parti dingol sembentuya ni tara West Coast region UDP la central committee buka determine congratulations to Yusufa Cham re-elected to all those people in West Coast region emol re-elect ila palaso to mbebe congratulate la so ñi mekke kanne ka mol sembentuya so ñi menta ni wala ñindego wallahi diamol be siari but UDP is the right party right now Gambia be tundo men to pour que Gambia mala yes ntolle ka ñim parti dolbe be sirim parti jelle be Gambia baral ka jumal je ka regional congress is organized aman siade nte bokaje so UDP bala kol ke kam bari n kontanta kukile na saying Ibrahima Dibawol and all the people ngajele bengol be kala kunun bijilo parti le dabe nunje molde ta door to door molde ke meeting ke kan Combo South molde meeting ke kan in Wulli in dulal be meeting be ke kan je in Badibu kununga no kunda ye video kinya na Badibu do kunda Kerewan UDP Kerewan was a no-go area for Barrow. Ngala wala na ama hanyi meeting kala je anda ay laji 2 night stops sinya fula abi la laji bara man bengo keji atata bengo bla do leto so kunungo bengo menje nali yo video je albalo nako definitely UDP le support so kunum fanan good news nata Fatim Sar honorable Fatim Sar talending ay APRC mo tannani ni lulu ay wolle samana UDP nga jele raw seno dabo beje at the ceremony mol men botana APRC so nyim politics sifa membe ke kante I'm loving it anu mo be nyanta kontan yep politiko je ni WhatsApp dia mol bete ada bar grassroots yeta mol ya door to door ye moje silokan ya engage wara telephone sika mo call nko lafita ye na UDP ale ngo continent first ikanyene fo ini molie ikanyene fo to akon hono nyunon grassroots politics ni forum dia mol bete ada platform dia mol bete ada pour que message spread bari mengena effective ta wala UDP be menke kan sai kata molu walim because yento la adoje kukiling banku yala adol sotol mol fananke men ko ajibe hadamadi ngo nanati visit atati jam tolla jam fa ka kele melbe UK jam and I'm sure in America and most of the advanced countries in Europe dolla jani election kanal sa kaje Labour Party la represent kanela bunda kongo ila leaflet to ye engage ya fo go lafte kato for you Labour the same thing with Conservative Party the same thing with Lib Dems party yol bele kake yene ke door to door ka bob bunda to kada bunda mako wolon democracy yena ye diamu ye la carte o nyini because ni mo political party di nendiro ni kuma di jawri mo tati na moya la carte o faye bari ni data moya ye bunya diala anu 100% boys and girls na dinni UDP law kafol me yalla meliye fon commandi dinni wol men ko 100% kewol ni kambanol ni musolu ka fay ko boys and girls na broda bije baba sane men be UK jang one of the advisors ndefamo kondin wo yenke advisor timbe tento la bake kunu ndiamte la forum tole ifane nyin commitment ta ko sai tol fana bitale do to do ni encourage nyin 2021 election wabe funding ke wolle bulu funding ke wol because ne Gambia population o jibe wolongo programme men ka jang Lala Touré Abubakar Follows Drame UDP la youth policy mbe tento la bake very good program nana brother sana jaju nga men ka jang sibito mo jamale appreciate nga feedback men so mo content UDP yala policy outline ko UDP man se ko nana sita funding ke wol be sembentu yala nyame o foto programme otole so Gambia la momo winter 2021 funding ke wol wini UDP to win na no ni funding ke wol man kato fay mode wi because Gambia la population o keme tan woro ni lulu wol bebe 25 years below sanyi mo ni lulu kata doma akamta Gambia keme more 65% they are in the youth age imanta tela age today imanta kadinjala age today imanta tungola age right wala genaba masla age probably right so but in tolu mantra youth so la category so bari fo ningol men kamanta ko youth so men kamanta ko Lala Touré Abubakar Follows Drame wal tundo woto mo wolle siete Gambe wolle ba determine jumala bita state house Kebal fana important because every vote important. But numerically, nim funding leader presidential candidate men funding vote massively for you all of it at state house. So Gambia funding one kurum nko 100% boys and girls. Allah keno fel albul. Atol mo dinni wallati albe Gambia le funding wala mati ali wuli door to door. Ali alfon organized into groups into the 7 administrative regions. Tonya long adama be campagne atebe man sekunda la resources la use kam ba sa en gambianol mole fahamro kele de hani ñomin kol fon fahamro kele gambianol fahamda because sa en kam mol moy audio te kafu ndelte sonna moli en sang anu ale nga ñin slogan o ñin ala warandi ale nga fu let's say no to pour que hadama di la carte o sang barona la molbe sandirol la because idea table ngonga citizen alliance jane patio me register ta mame bag wol natale yela policies all outline barola nyim patio me aka kumani fo MPP lom fo NPP lom ban jumale la policy killing amantara banda ini la nyi diam se abi ka fo ko meñu nek la Sénégal yi atije no blueprint meñu nek la health sector meñu nek la Gambia la economy meñu nek la security sector reform atije man sekunda me yalango president me yalango be nyato ko yala sanji nani ite patio form with no blueprint document Gambian all alanga tra korosirola so jumale la 5 common senses be tamala iko kada karto fay woli Citizens Alliance nata yela manifesto ke UDP la manifesto wo meta jele kabri 1996 wo is online ni momo UDP la manifesto yente nyininga mbakile nan ye modolu nyininga ba kile nan ne pata nyininga ba kile nata mas nyininga karamba ture ni momo nyininga rek ye wandi fa nyininga they can send it to you because we have it readily available NPP inira nyi wuri ba ila policy le ila manifesto le amon soto so men kuma yata jang adama lafita tala presidency through the back door yaje hadama dingo kumo ni mo ka fo jama telephone ke jilti wala because ale adama korosi adama biringa be president yala bira sita ako presidency momo banyile bita through the front door but the UDP la leader Lawyer Dabo has always been looking for presidency through the front door kabrin jamme biji front door wala munti ye party form yeta yela candidate ci file ye law eta IEC ye nominate ye law mole carte fo ni gagnete si you know front doti de mala adama 5 front dollar mini londe bang kabren 1996 2001 2006 2011 consistently bring UDP for electional me alon ko UDP e boycott bari ma electional men boycott kabren wato 1996 UDP that front door inin jamme lota jamme ye win du sonta so sai bag dobe damen wolom kam man sekunda la resources use kata ka foko molle ka motolo sey bu ko mariol tofo iko molle ka kudo dila andon tol nga lonne bimba jaba ke sokoto la janne bel ka kudo di adama barol wolo nga programme so jam political analysis jama bak but be at least 1.5 hours make time use la ka diam ma jamal so ño nene wala be Gambia barona la molde ño nene wala mistake ol ketan tol fanam bulle because ninga tara député o lota no yenyi luwal jama ba fali binte tar la nyen kono bari ko there is no need to cry over spilled milk nin jiyo men bonta banko do ko be kumbola wala na fatala so I'll move on ba constitutional la luwal man fali let's deal with what is available adama be constitutional use kan section 222 subsection 15 ako wala sembentu ya kata banko be yayol bari bari ngol adama lota Gambia alota bendula ako atela bengo keta political rally leti wolombiri lala touré di amta janna ma fu ñoñala lala touré ko National Assembly e ñanta nalale they should have convened for emergency session to address this issue adama lota Gambia adama leka cool ke Gambia ka diala député wol buka reprimand e buka state house reprimand e buka fem foy mo leka diami ke challenge social media but adama la from the horse's mouth ako ay menje bendula wo manke met the people toti wo mu campagnolati political rally fa ka fo biwo jaliba ko yate be fane kala jan nimbota adama parole da kono is this not an abrogation wolom for the benefit of nyomin kol même abrogation long wolom ka constitutional saratol bruka so ngalon ne constitutional luwale nyanta tarla ko man ni constitutional tinya president nyanta impeach la bari Gambia long president mendi atakake because député wol fon dama kamben tiji abala fa warta député wol fon dama man kamben ye Gambia ji meta fola jannen ka civic education o kele ndolla problème ol siatale na kamben balia biji na ño bayndo biji na ño hasidia biji ni ño bayndo hanad National Assembly biji wala nan ka fo jam National Council for Civic Education do ku bale bibul Gambia fo nga daji ko le falin daji ko le ñanta falina ñin diam babe ani ñin condition wallahi ni man daji ko falin Gambia tita ñaato ikam mojele mol be yalon ne ko patiol be kerin Gambia le bi yalon ko barobe men na man tra to ñaki kan bari ka UDP le kele so they prefer to keep quiet nim you more after race la fam they want to all social media fo ngo jibe baro e ni remarque ko this is political molbe jan diaspora melial ngo bri ajiyam sek diamuta ko adiamta ko il mandingolu nyanta loya dabola i nyanta den ko wara delu njukal ya kango jamfandi wolu social media momi de no parak status olbe safela adiam sek manyana nyim fola bring député wol fana ye ñi loans de the same usual suspects itoli fongol lonne de social media bi ji ha député wol manyana ñi ka diplomat but bring adama baro ñi remarque. What is stopping these people from writing the status kafuko adama manyana ñi fola ali jibe de be dayri Gambia is very Gambia la ko bala fa warta te ku fi wax rek waaw wa yana ju jox baro mané wax bobu non man dama ko daaji ñun yépp ñoo support baro xana yow su fekkene jamme nga support on de waaye 2016 da nga sani won baro da nga advocate on ñun ñoo nekkon fi radio kéro Fatou radio amna ñoo xamné dafa melni heart attack mo fa ne ñu nekkon di wait for results bu ñu announce on results ci foni it sent pandemonium in the airwaves niti start di ragal ni he ndek jamme togaat na ñun ñepp support on baro de 2016 ñepp support baro ñu don support coalition te ñepp xam nañ ne how limited Barrow was when he spoke at that primaries yo gis nga Barrow mu ngi read speech ñepp xam nañ Halifa Sallah dafa campaign for Barrow so problème bi moy su ñoo blame dañu blame ñun yépp ñun ñoko def ñun ñoo support Barrow why suñu exit point ñu uté arama leral fi from December 1st 2016 ñepp supporton Barrow wa amna ñu téla gis Barrow amna ñoo xamné dañu later gis Barrow suma maas yi ñëwé ñu né waaw bu mu amé UDP problème la ngeen baye dédét man I can speak for every UDP and why man suma bop man depuis 20 bi do ay dabo nekkon vice president ñun suñu platforms yi dem you go back to our archives bef gis nga nit yi dañ dé gaaw faté you go to Fatou network Fatou Camara ak ben time xamna né bëgguma ko reference because mu ngi am dëj xamna né mu ngi jël break waaye dama jox as an example rek amona time wona ñu ngi am programme be gaay ñu ne ñu ne UDP platforms yi ñoo indi problème digante Barrow ak Dabo xana gaay waxuñ lolu fi so these people you can never win you don't blame them ñun ñoo indi problème that means when Lawyer Dabo was vice president we were even going against Barrow man Barrow bu mu defon 27 private jet criticize nako Madam Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang, when she went with that high-powered delegation to UN General Assembly, list people, we condemn her. And that time, Lawyer Dabo was in government. Lamin Dambu Diba, Ndemsi Yala, Musi government bi. Amadou Sane Musi government. UDP, we stand for the truth. Lolota, when this MPs issue upon Nyata Domi UDP, no disagree. Even though the bill was tabled by a UDP, a nominated member, Kohamne Domi UDP. Lawyer Kumbajaite. Why ñun Bantaba we disagree Karamba Touré disagree waaye dëgga UDP ñoo dee toppa dëgga nag ba ñeneen ñi di wax sax ndax ñun rek ñoo bëgg a wax dëgga because am na benn doomi UDP rache very question mu ne ñun ndax dañ dee dëgga dooyi di condemn action of their MPs in public musuma koo dëgga de ñu ne ban parti moo dee nekk Gambie boo xam ne disagree démocratie bi nekk UDP nekku si benn parti man de gisuma ko ay benn why ñun that if that bill was tabled by Halifa Sallah I don't think those supporters will condemn that dama jox as an example publicly why ñun we disagree amna ñu ko support amna ñu ko against but that's democracy but we came out and disagreed why Gambia la moy problème na fi haya bu mo fa bari so legi Barrow luta ma ngi reference li bu UDP wax dara rek gaay nañ binda dañ yakamti dem ci sen timeline yi binda waaye Barrow made this pronouncement ne meeting bi is a political rally everybody on social media dafa wara gëna condemn li ne Barrow this is not but gaay ñu ngi ni nopi so Gambia naka la mo mëna dem ci kanam Gambia bitano ñaatu ñaadile and we are here talking these big words coming up with semantics every time we coming up with all sort of theories ñu den fogg ne yalla mom nelawul di yow so fekk ne yow yalla mom mu ngi gis ba pare doomi adama sax xam nga nit yaa de ñun ñoo de sonal suñu boppa nit ki lu nekk ci sa intention bu nga am sa ene yalla gis na ko so buñ la nax suñu boppa Gambia mënuta dem ci kanam su fekkee ne waxantu ñu dégga Adama Barrow this point yu wax ni Madi Jobaate bind na ko condemn na ko. Well, how many people, how many of our social media advocates here man gisuma gaay binda ko sax waxuma waxuñ ko de waaye si seen timeline comme luñ dee yàkkamti when something comes from UDP MP or something comes from somebody dem si UDP meeting mu wax comme waxi aji yam sek bi gaay yàkkamti nañ binda loolu tax Barrow actually he grew up fed us mu ngi def lu ko ne because the National Assembly is polarized sana jawray men fo wolom kambe ngote National Assembly Barrow e menketeng is an impeachable offense and every Gambian should be suñu constitution bi Barrow war ko violate. No president, it's not Barrow, no serving leader should violate Gambia's constitution blatantly. Why gis nga nit yi so len topu dega sa say bi dafa duga sen digante in the process deka bi moy tardé lolu ta Gambia mu ngi tardé Gambia avancé won this 4 years is missed years for Gambia's development. We've lost it. The time lost cannot be gained. What to ball lose be pare munuloko regain. We have to try to recover lost opportunity buñ am this ñenenti at dem na Adama Barrow daf ñu gëna delu gannaaw Adama Barrow dafa gëna divided Gambia system tek leen saga wante ñun diaspora bi sax this 2016 lañ jubo won. Look at social media. We are divided, more divided today on social media than we were 2016. What time we came together to confront the dictator. Why legi Barrow indina hajalo. Te yow nga ne yow you are unifier. Da nga ñew pour unify doomi Gambian. You're a transitional leader. Dema lolo tax ma gis Nata Mas binda a very brilliant post. Lies of Barrow. Munko binda 1 2 3 4. Dem len ci timeline in Nata Mas bi. Barrow ne du taxaw 2021 ndax amna Barrow ne ñetti at so waxe ñetti at bi mu ne constitution bi la okay fine constitution bi la wax waye ndax constitution bi mo la wax ne da nga wara taxaw 2021 waye so ko waxe mu ne mom nit yi ñoo bëgg mu taxaw ken bëggut la the same thing Jammeh did Yaya Jammeh also lied Yaya Jammeh bu mu neewon mu ne mom ñom dañoo ñew def changement ibina lay falindro fi mulu barak ya Adama Barrow jani Yaya Jammeh Ali Tarambulo be Gambia, can't we learn from our mistakes? Ngo nyabe kunko na be korosi rolla. Jambe nata jana ako itol muso jarole nata deda role be murla back to barracks. Berado nda State House ala domorol ay domor dimal domo jala rata toyol bota jirek ako he diamembe jantete bola jang. Diamembe ni State House ola. Fonyo dimal menkante fe jang. Ndeka subo ning computerol ning jabo ning nyewol ning si c'est subol men domo jam nda soto la nim murta back to barracks ako yalon sa memenke la mitale nga fo mole ko ha Gambia di ngol lafta nga stay maja e mol gada e tata anu yaaja me fo ya tackle in a very obvious way yaaja me be State House mol ba mane la ba fam balandi la aba fam balandi la melbe Gambia ali akal no this was televised itata jele kebal ko lafite stay yaaja me ba fam balandi la wo balandiro was just fake later rada fo ha sontale sa mbel lolale benna uniform bodde la Barrow the same thing Barrow le lota jam ngo foro ya mu kangoleti atol men be ka Barrow support albe fani ale support kam ando al fon yalla nakal be fani ale support kam hadama di ngoyte fani ya support la yamira ko barko be kala jele Barrow lota jang alte nyim bondi la no ko Barrow le lota jang ko 2021 ate lola fo loya dabole fana ya bonde o fola because ni ko sanji saba iko loya dabole kay ko ni momo lafte forcer la jang be bondi la jang Barrow le lota jang journalist ya nyininga akonte I will not take part in the 2021 elections. I will organize a free and fair election and I will go back to my business. You know Adam Barrow so momo take Adam support from the word go it be funny ale support kam jumala ben nañu ko mo bayla NPP ko lalna wala nande ka falé ne ko ali nga debate on issues NPP momo da diata nyawnya nañu ko Adama iba support kam faniyale kam because Adama e memfo atele ko atelo 2021 so ite kana Adama support iba support kam faniyala come and challenge me and I say you don't have to come to Bantaba ngata Fatu Network nga debate keji ngata independent platform ngata membe kiri nga debate keji yes nko nga statement neke jang adama le ko 2020 monate lola comme nata masi memfo so ni adama nata la kalimo bayi ete ko ka adama support wonete be adama support kam fani yala ntela ngaf ni momo kon nañu kumo manke toñati bring it on kanade la diamu la Facebook live de monologue commenté be monologue men na jang me diamu kan ni momanta debate la mo la ka comment sa fe mo monologue fe la Facebook live fe wuri de let's go to a neutral platform you challenge me on this statement yenna ñu statement o ya tutu because ite ni sila ala ite ta fola ko adama mafu ko 2021 atita lola gambia no media am kan gambia no lede gambia lansar wolo melia gambia kanu man hasidol fo mol fo melia lonko wolbe place ñu non la wolbe kodi ñu non la mo wol fo de I'm not addressing those people mbe gambia no la melia ko hakili malu anu gambia no hakili male siata back gambia no le faham ro kele diamo le ka siya romba gambia no le faham ro kele so nañu kumo ngañi mem foteng to ñaalom momo hanyita ite koy silata alala nena ñi kumo bay momo be adama support kam iba support kam faniyale kam nga fo jam bantaba bi December 14 2020 ni momo laftan challenge ñi kumo la bring it on so ite be mo support la faniya kam bi ni nda sewu serni lota jam ko in the next 3 months ndete tar la bantaba ntala nga fo de mo mam foro nala de ngombe fonyo la bantabali je 3 months tamit ale njeja andu mon condition attaque de ko len tena bantaba after 3 months même fo jolo berita yala nga plafo motu wande fani tunko bulu ni ngo fo jam 3 months aussi dal kan nyaada jam ko tenke jumale nyantan kafulantema ko tenke bi ba fala ñiwo be fan yala support kam gambia no munon na problème oti ñaka tonya jele mo dolu bare modol bi je wol ka faniya ko support abe mom nade malla fi lawyer dabo la ni lawyer dabo issue le soto gambia is not about lawyer dabo gambia UDP imu institution of party lom lawyer dabo lom current leader ti bon lawyer dabo tata UDP ti anon the same thing ni lawyer dabo lota nu ako nde 2021 tete lola nde lola flag biya anata la kumo fal ndol nga support woto mbe wala fala jam fanan ndol fana ba support kam fan yalla na fonata publicly ako 2021 tete lola UDP and among condition attaque but bring adama lota ko 2021 te lola ama fo ko fonin gambiano la fita ngallo amo attaque de nata no nga kole ko fonin sita gambiano nata yai ko ngallo den dum bafola adama ayala kumole fulfill bo adama man condition attaque la kumota kole ko dronko I will not anu angele kan I will not mbengo moyle ama fo I may not alkana ñim diamo tos ni adama ko I may not woto nde tarla janga fo ko ay la kumola burkade ni moko I may wolon tumanda seke but will is emphatic I will not adama ñina fala video to adama ñina fala audio to ke ñaabe yudi ñaabe mol la jambel ko to silata alala momeno alquran ko tola momeno aya ko tola yalla wala na mekuma kelin fola gambeno ala nga haklo to ñi mol men ka alquran ko bakere ñun mol men ko kukilin ku fa rek alquranul code jama ko ke fake lati ma fo mo be donc example jamaleji ni adama ko I may not contest then that is I liwele bulati because ni ko I may not like ninte ko I may not do a show on Wednesday nin nata Wednesday woto mo monya na fol anu ngalan ko gambia nak angele kaw mun na problem lati is a challenge for us wala na esa fal aka problem sur TRRC abe bedala num bakani esa ka diamu local languages la barata kala no bawo de la transitional justice program o UN sponsor fo ya fo ni tubabu kangola because ntul bukan na kuke non famoye mele kododi la wolbe la fela moy lele lead council quand même fo fo ya fo ni tubabu kangola ba translate lan tole wala neka kanna soroke because ndol man na independence to ñin transitional justice program UN kododinna ñin TRRC commissional expenditure membe kakaje about for the UN transitional justice program so wala na kama be fola ni tubabu kangola anu problem mo membe TRRC malon fali yalo ne ba communication problem le biji with no disrespect na kanna sori lali ba katakanne bar jama jame ka kulu ka ku jamale jahase how many times the lead counsel esafal akanaka gal correct mantra mo tony kanyane this communication problem at TRRC, and this is evident because angele kamale moy bi ngaje general lan tombon tamba même ko mun generality ama esafal la angele kan understand and I know esa general lan tombon tamba la angele kan betata mo jamalti de is good mantra ka dimo jande bari esa be angele kan dole fokam supposedly suggestion ateo interprete ka fuko esale ko ofo woni ofo angele kamra wala nyinti ko molla foro but ateka esa jabi ka fuko is not true esa struggle because communication problem esa ka angele kan level men for esa you need to, you know what I advise esa fal, please bring your angele level down to their level because yalla mon problem ti esa ka diamle ko abe university lecture ekekam. And some of these translators, with no disrespect, esaka kumodo for Anglican, they can understand. Ngo mantra modo ya kanjang. Nibe TRRC jibekan esa la high standard of English is way too high. Purunyin witnesses all from dolbi je buka understand akamenvo, and there is always lost in translation. We have to understand. So nine info ibuka understand. So why the witnesses all dolka jabiro because witnesses all fana ika interpret nyaming. Today, I'm least happy with Lantombo into disappointment. Let me make that clear. I'm going to come to that. Yalong hadamadingo memem foka nibe tonya kam. Lansom tombong aka esa fal challenge mene. Esa fal coming for you came with a preconceived mind. Wala na tonya ya. Aning anu yaje wala na bring ibe esa fal attack la jam. Go. Mo perfect ni dunia kono. Ndese wo serili doku lalete kiri yu dunia kon mo safo na doko perfecta mo ma fa esala doko perfecta le anu haniya mo keje amarita perfect la but esa fal by generally he's doing an amazing job munebe kekan APRC, some of the APRC people don't want Jamela Nyim Kuriale Funti, so they have an issue with Esafal. And in Tolo Gambiano, let's stand in solidarity with him. Because don't la mo kende o mo kende ibajala Jamela Nyim Molsina yafu ibe toti nyawa. You don't tell the problem. This investigation, Kurial Ketale, they didn't think that this is going to happen today. And you know, some of the examples that Lantombo was giving, I was like, wow. Comparing the panel of the noble TRRC with that Jamela panel, I mean, after 2016, the environments are different. That man, the panel composed by a dictator, I was like, oh my God, he's comparing apples to oranges. Jamel dictator ke jongulal be panel is a one nobleman. In fact, that's what I thought Esafal was going to tell him. Because this is a big disrespect to TRRC. That comparison was a disrespect to TRRC. Because TRRC lo panel to jongola TJ. Jongola bijele Kinte wolmanke jongola. There are decent men and women in that TRRC. So kavo ko nyim panel be nyameng. Comment on fanana panel be olnya jumala be juma tulobu na molta na TRRC ko mol gulte ye tulobung jongolal in the panel. How crazy was that? So muno Gambia la problem is multifaceted na problem o siatale. But inshallah Gambia be ragle la nak. Abe kalante se li jamano fate kalan jamano ala lewolo bar Gambia be jana nga minister dole nga audio bulay kunu ngal alba lo na minister Jomal nga audio bulay nkay ko inshallah sanity be kala Gambia toñabe sabati la Gambia le abe kala wato menna ntew folo no bari Gambia toñabe sabat la Gambia to tula nyim fan ya kono dron Gambia toña fay sabati ji koku akolayata ka sona yale kolaya ni ko na kolayata na meta ka sona yale Gambia mono na problem oti ale nga toña sabatindi Gambia da mama TRC kata South Africa le TRC kata Rwanda le akata Sierra Leone dolle nga TRRC don dolle nga reparation o adji bo nyimbango dol wala TRC la soto Truth Commission Truth and Reconciliation Commission TRC to yolo soto dolle nga Truth Reconciliation and Reparation Commission soto TRRC wo reparation o wolon ka victime o jiso nyam wala hena anti nogo njay diam to wato kono atata talki ya sama tir through this reparation through ka victim or ke try ke la problem or solve. But TRRC no wala nandi am tan content be bring chairman Dr. Cisse try to bring decorum. But and I hope this doesn't happen tomorrow, because this ping pong game Menkata B was absolutely unnecessary. Because people came with the mind, you want to show, you have an eye. And you know what I don't understand? I don't want to dive just into this, but Kafoko, you want to use Masana Kintela appointment as the fact that some people were not favored in the army. Hold on a minute. Favoritism keda army, favoritism keda security forces. Now David College, he was, what was his level of qualification? He became the DG of the prisons. On a normal situation, such moment he could not even express himself. Intellect is very low. What made him become the director of prison? Namanke favoritism di. No brother lang tombong. Alinga tonya sabat in the Gambia. Favoritism kettle in the army. A lot of military personnel spoke about it. Walana Briye Salifu Sajo Elinate. Some of us spoke against Ibrahim Sankare. We spoke against it. Nobody should be discriminated in that country. It doesn't matter if we're a minority or if we're a majority. Let's respect the rights of every citizen. But it's definitely delusional. Clearly delusional. You must be deluded. Kafoko favoritism manke while Jammeh was in power. It was there. Some ethnic groups were targeted. Ngamoje amaribe masekundanta marito fola jam. Mambure Njai was part of that. Ibero. Mambure was at Yaya Jamela darling long. Yaya Jameka Lola Kafo Conte nde kare makwela because about a see kare leto. Openly. Ngo WikiLeaks ma information about the jamba. Targeting the Mandinkas. Openly. So Menketa Gambia ngalone. We want to unveil the truth. Tonya ngalong. We try to reconcile and move on. Wala be Gambia sambalade. But in the reconcile no fana nin tonya man sabati. And on more TRRC with this negative attitude or with a mindset, it will just derail TRRC la duku. Ngo. Moja mala be Gambia, moja le komandi TRRC. Mole doko ko Gambia fo mo beta ta TRRC. Gambia nga tonya sabatindi. So barobe menke kan ani Yaya Jammeh bekli. Back to my topic. Baro ay mreke Gambia bi wala ka Gambia no foko molle nate ko ngalo. Ndaman so wala. Woman soto. Woman kuma soto balolti. Woman kuma man soto. A diata barole Yaya Jammeh State House diata e nyame ay sise wutol domo. Ay kongol domo. Air conditioner ba fela. Tamburol de kumalama. Power corrupts, absolute power corrupts. Bring baro jannene. Fatu ba baro kay ko itele be sonna. Aliya moy baro fonlan ntenga jato fa be sonna duwol yana domo. Fatu ba baro kay ko jambe diare nyame. Foyte kontrol be sila jana fa sanji saba. Wala na Gambia mbe kukilim fola. Alin kakal foirol ke foire with no disrespect foire ya man tanaya. Foirol they are noble people, but mbe men moment men na banko marala alinga mari la soto bunda jibe me jele fokan. Ni be foire en konte se aussi be foire nyame. Nali alla national ke dinna. Most likely nta tilina jede. Wala kata barola wala kata Yaya Jammeh la. Gambia alinkari tarikol jibe. Yaya Jammeh was as poor as church mouse. Abe foire yari neko misiri kono nyino. Ngola ne afundi da balo bala. Yaya Jammeh ratatoyo le soto. Abuga fon topoto. Malnourished. Ntata na banko la economy sikale nga hand over nga central bank fele. National budget fele. Italo president yesi cabinet. Nga men soto je woton tolle ma simfon ba. Melbe diamala modol diam alkana sojarol enable. Alkana military government enable. ntolu yo Gambian also nka telenga kolke ha let's alinga funding your support we are tired with all power Gambia ni rhetorical starter na Yaya Jammeh jambandi iko jawara mu all paleti alama de man ka forkelay iko jawara mu all paleti ha ndol badata all palale bar mun na take Yaya Jammeh man donji masi bokono ñi mo fal men be keta Gambia fo Ghanaian ol mo tannani ni nani ye wol fa han say they are fighting for justice mo jalle fata on da Jammeh nga mota me al nga be foire ko Yaya Jammeh hana ma muso fo mo ñinu no fa moy Yaya Jammeh mo futu fo bira keta ci ngo Gambia Africa billahi kuka keji kuka ke Gambia this man was a lieutenant in the army tol guy called lieutenant in the army then he could not even among futu no among muso sindino among muso marano na banko kudeta kedan ko si chairman of Armed Forces Provisional Ruling Council abije rek ameta tuti fal kanulale tuti fal bira keta chairman ti ako he o musu koy ba membe kembuje mbeta ngata ngo futu ba o sa ngeta chairman til ay tuti fal futu ba telam banko president Yaya Jammeh stata ka leer ratato yol be tata ngangal membe be boyring kick sol stata kana right nganna banko sika nga hanoba ndol buka karang alen ka karang dunia yalo ala fon kon ka karang Gambia alen nga karang Yaya Jammeh na ramne ke bring dula diata asita baro fanan baro be korda wa folan baro tata Germany amang sinoje anata Angleterre ako boss jolu fo boss kononto aka waleta ala fon la ya fode wotata Gambia abala korda wa foloji atata lahu UDP ko maketa assistant treasurer 2006 yes atalente sawa UDP tonalom because here we talk ndeka fax level keta UDP la deputy national treasurer bari ngama Amad Balale ay connection also tolo with NRP anata keta UDP brim barobe UDP jumale baro kalamta ala nga tonya fo ni ko ba fala NPP also wuro janga fo ko baro has been in the struggle if he was in the struggle how come mole Amadou Sane lonne mole Falan Sonko lonne mole Amadou Kora lonne alright aji yam sek aji Sukaina Ka aji Yamundaw Geyabo Ibrahima Diba wasa Kamara wasa Jane and all these people mole alone mole ni mol be lon munan Adama Bria to fo mol ka nyoni nika who is Adama Barrow Allah responsible then he must have been an underperformer even UDP Nimo underperformer to UDP molte lonna politically underperformer lamati he was not an outperformer from 1996 kabiri moment joined 206 wallahi gambe non nyanti lonna bare birin ko UDP Adama Barrow ka diaspora ja molke nyoni ninga jumal Adama Barrow ntonya fon fania atol membe njibe ka ala fo nyen tonya fon fania tunko kamen folon tonya da ko Barrow mal lafika train fail jo that's why he was traveling mainly with 9 buses tunko tele tonya fo thank you so Adama Barrow nata nga sindi a prohundolu to adunda UDP he took advantage bring mbettari ko men fula jam bel ngalon akata jam fan tumoti alani UDP Adama Barrow kata president sababu momo kanyina sababu le make mo kendati anani nata kende yala momo kanyina sababu le nata kende yala la kende ya ina nata justify la no because mansatalla fongo ko nga sababu value mana nanka mansatalla tentu mansatalla sula tantul bul fenela ama sula hadama de bul fenna ama fendi ntol bul Allahu alam a waratale ala waro mobuka continue mobuka sumanno baraman sula ntol bul fenna way mansatalla sula tantul bul manela atele ka dintol la atele ka la nemo jindingam baru wo nyaawnya akonga tentu ngafo alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin munan na nyanda fa alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin munan na nyanda mansatalla tentu la so nim mansatalla na la waro wallahi asulata tentu rola hadama dingo sali ka sujudu mansatalla ka tentu wallahi hadama dingo fanan nim moy ku kendo ke nyanda tentu la le bari ka moy fisuru wallo la ka foko hanite ma kenye mba soto lale alale ko barobe kala president ala e baro ke president ay sababu tu Gambien o lela Gambien o le wulte tata lo rangolto e lo ta tilo koto e karto fa baro e maja bo carte kringo la nyine kam December 4 2021 e maja be banko be yaila sulata Gambien o la ko ngel so mana na mansi ya foko ndata campagne la ni ala kombe kala president be kala baro e state house akata banko be yayola fabe mo la constitution ta la ba abuse la abe NPP la campagne kala so ninga tol believe ko ala leka mo keje believe ko ala leka baraka sababu fenna la al nyata sababu la abo sababu la nyini kam abo sababu la be yaay kanteng adam baro fisir wala ta UDP ma wala nambe kuma kelim fola jam mel ka foko ha atol mo UDP 2016 wala diko mo moy ka foye amanjere kam fala yalla be jabila kukile nala wallahi ndenga mo fisande mennata UDP 2012 or 2014 2017 even 2020 a loyal the UDP ngole fisande mo men ko abe UDP 1996 adama baro la presidency ya tina UDP jamfa wallahi moment joined the 2016 it left fisa at a million times because nim mol men nyanta sawuna dun kuto le nyanta sawuna baye ka memfo e ko kule wol CJ e ko niaje nata UDP jikole CJ so woli la foro ya kanta ite men ko ite mu 1960 wana ite men la foro ya kanta that is the question inyante fa nyinin kala hakile mala alnyanta nyin question nyinin kala wolela Gambia alinga tonya fasa Gambia wolon to la problem odi fania wala be sembobe warakan hasidia alingo bonni sonno mo kono adama baro mu jamfantungo leti anu momo ka jamfantungo support defo mu jamfantungo leti because jamfantungo le ka jamfantungo support menyina nyin tola golo nga domandi ngo fojanne bimba expand la ntolu alte narrative control la jambaro la support sol because ntolle la platform waratati mo jama kan tolle la moyalti mol men kan tol lamoy bukal lamoy man satala la demaro so alte narrative control la jam UDP la platform le wartalti mo nonga mo men kan tol jibe live wo bukal jibe mol men kan tol la audio lamoy forum to wala kas yalla audio ti man satala la demaro ma fo wara kudo wala tanenta alawla le narrative control jam na lafta gambenol filindela gone are those days when Gambians will be misled through selfishness of some people. What a killer. Momo kallo jang. I love the politics of deception. Kanyo nene. Ntolbe lo kan na bankole anombe lola le fo mansa talla en dandino dameng. Na lon ko de tambilano jela. Anu nintol nga bula dolle batala. Bar fonga tonya ngo balundi na banko kan. Fania ante sonna wala. Adama baro sanji saba. Sanji nani. Gambeno le 2016 ndeka fax le fo jande ndabuga wurim fam fe comme nga molle kajafi ka molle fenke I don't have time for that ni wala wontina bantaba I deal with facts wala nakunu watch on Gambia en kamo jamfandi ngale ko bantaba to ko chahano fo jam ni watch on Gambia men ka me ila admin nama nyolon fam kuna mena safala posto ngamara be ajere ngafo Ibrahima Silla yene nga message ki Ibrahima Silla yene anu nga nyimfe Ibrahima Silla yene 3 months ago nga atolu men bota bolon kono ya to lemuta mo furi wolti anu is out there for everybody to see. This is not about promoting regionalism. We have to call a spade and you know what, we will call things as they are. We are not going to mince our words nanata Gambia fonga tonya fo tonya na men dimi wotete ite fani ay la fita wala Gambia nol bele kanyantaji ibota bolon le kono bang ibota nam banjul le bang ibota kombole bang Gambia lansaro bele kanyanta Gambia nin do ko be kering mo doli e fanke ko itol le fisata dolti eta si ye mol jibe be do ko kala nin talar wato site ko we are all Gambians. That nonsense, that garbage cannot continue wala kata jambrembe ko after the coalition berim palasi dio sita iko manana UDP la ministal be siala manana UDP be siala palasodo but when the fight was on how many UDPians died for Gambia alinga tonya fo wayi the same thing be keka right now UDP majority taking on Barrow. There are people who are doing it and we want to thank them, people like Citizens Alliance, Dr. Ismaila Ceesay Wall ba katakan GDC ba katakan GMC ba katakan but some people are quiet iko Barrow wa bailen job nyomi nen UDP lañ
ali bula je da mali tara nyola bari nim place tala nim fale ala ndema falata kera place tala sida ko rege ko mbele kanyanda Gambia mona na UDP be 10 ministers sotola indola nko if we are equal, if you say we should be equal in distribution of the national cake, then we should be equal in the fight to liberate our country. There's no brainer in that. What is a fact? What's on Gambia men safe kuno mbele ngaje mol mel yalan ko ye fangol fisandi Mambura Njai Bay Lamin Job. Have you ever seen these people in an lot of political podium like Adama Barrow agenda pusbang? Jumal leka lo podium abenyon tome na jumal leka diamuji bolon konon kol wa Salumi wa Badibui wa Kiangi. Why? I don't buy this that is a technocrat. Ngo Momono Tangara akoni ba bayla ya bay atetetal Adama Barrow la political campaign. Alal nana ya jejele ba. Momono Tangara koni Adama ba bayla Ministerial atena nate lola hani nyi meeting wol benka State House Ibrahima Silla leka diamuji Siaka Jata Sehu Mbalo all these people nyi kawol bari buke fangol je ibuke fangol je yalla mo ni moy muta tole woti ite be kala bulu tole wol niki sula japene yow euro te yow sax yange behave like ku euro def la japp ku euro forever. Mambura Njai is the Gambia's Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs ala portfolio le be Ibrahima Silla nyato. Because in the hierarchy of ministers, finance le kumayata information. Ibrahima Silla kelomenke ñu struggle kono. Ay diamo menke ñu struggle Mambura Njai ya keleba. Ibrahima Silla le ka wuri jang abe diamo la fo aka mol neng aka foko ñi man sekunda mu turuba do man sekunda. But nana da hierarchy le. Mambura Njai la palaso le kumayata la palaso. Ntol tem fongol jalabang. The dirty job, monkey walk, baboon eat. Wolbe kikan Gambia. Gachin galama, what on Gambia? We have to call things as they are. Wolbe Gambia sambala. Ni molbe kumandila ko how you are divisive. I'm not divisive there. Alenga tonya for we are fighting for equity in our country. We are fighting for equality in our country. Discrimination has no. These ministers, Melealanko Adama Barrow yemuta sanolti. Let them go and stand in the podium. Ahmad Ba is coming under heat, getting the heat from people, coming on the stick from a lot of people. Mambura Njai. You know what Mambura Njai did? Let me share. Mambura Njai ala Musole Samba, Deputy High Commissioner of France. You know why she did that? Let me share the information. Gambino, let's think ahead. Let's think outside the box. Mambura Njai Muhammad lan moy in 2021. Yo demal nga toga ngom France. Su Adama Barrow ngura mi daha man dama ñew ma join la France ma seek political asylum. These people are very calculated in the way they program their thing. Wala na adiamuta ala freni Momodu Tangara namuso samba yake Deputy High Commissioner to inform somebody with no diplomatic experience. She was at the Ministry of Trade. Yatele bondije yake Deputy High Commissioner of France. The lady that was there, well seasoned diplomat, you recall, Mambura Njai. This country cannot continue to operate like this. Nying nonsense or whatever stop lana banko kan. Ntolu banku dingol leba stop lana. And on the only way to stop from Adama Barrow man sekunda uproot na bondage through democratic means. Karte keso alingo nyini funding wolu alte karte keso Gambia funding wolu allo ali Adama man sekunda bondage nga tonya sabati ne Gambia. The youths of the Gambia, Bakari Baji is not standing for you. Bakari Baji, as in the first place, Atemanya na minister accept la. Bakari Baji became a minister at a time when Gambians were crying. Mantra fania fo kanjande over rejection of the constitution. Constitutional me alonko million tani wara. Should Bakari Baji have accepted that ministerial job if he really means well for Gambia? No, he shouldn't. Because he doesn't mean well for Gambia. He only wants to become a minister. Gambia me tonya le fono nak ngata la tonya taba. Nim Bakari Baji mu moti me alonko atebe lorin tonya le. Adama Barrow ya appoint at a wrong time when Gambians were crying. Justice Cherno Jallow, Lamin Camara loyal. Ni Gambia ding kendol. Fatoumata Jallow on orders melbe CRC. Constitutional Review Commission wole ñing doku kendoke. Ye dunia yaay. Inata diaspora. Ye Gambia la 7 regions solbe almamo le political parties solenje. Wole yo constitution draft constitution kendo meneka president la sembo tala. But this was what Bakari Baji was supposedly fighting against. Bira Jammeh bigi bira joint molkan struggle kono. Ko president la sembo nyanta talala. Bakari has been on social media. Right? So mansakunda men nata yo ta ya tinya moli. Ya bakari appoint next week after it. Ako, I'm ready to fly into Gambia even next week. What is he doing now? He's demanding a brand new car. Million fula, million, almost million saba, 2.7 million. Ako moto kuto pull. Yo sanga fongoy. Gambia ñin nonsense la be stop la nak. Bakari manyano palaso tala. Amanyana tala mafo ko he doesn't, and Gambian only come statement. He said over. He is a Gambian. He has a right. I never say he doesn't have right to be appointed. I am not more Gambian than him. He is not more Gambian than me. I'm looking at the timing of that appointment. Momo hanamanke bakari ya momo yo minister ta ite you don't win Gambia. Man sekunda me alon ko yen député will use what député fouring all be na National Assembly because they don't mean Gambia. Mo mele alon ko bere president wala budget of tala. President wala midi fama store 10 million ya jindi million sabata million woro fama siata million tan ya boni jake million worati wo député wala ko they march out of the National Assembly akamte to le lokan adamali because adama ye sanne adama di ngona ye sang ibe joyala normally adama di ngona ye san nafu lola wo be la fina kukula tonya fo fani ite bolo soborla because ite you ila mind is enslaved ibe la freedom soto wala ne mo ni la fore ya nyaaw ifong lo mi fongoti ni mo billion ba bulu ite la dalasi kemo be bulu kana anyana la billion kande bari kane la foro ya wafi ka fa ko ite kemo le be te bulu billion le be bulu wallahi ala la ka hadama yo harje wo sumam man sa tala la ko sumandi roke hadama dingo la katoke doron ni ala ko be men soto la katoko no be wala soto la ba as long as iba soto kan ni tonya kan use niela ila mind will be ibe sino la le you'll be relieved. Ika jama ba jen haram domo la ibuka suto sino no. Wallahi hadama di ngol taro momo ka domo ibuka tul baralale. Ite I hakilo fo de tenguna. Ika tu fitirine. You get this stop internally. Ala korosi. Momo ika balu tarola. Mbedi am kam platform olto mo jabale bella moy kam. Ika balu tarola. Ibuka tapale ya dunduje. Ni la be sino la le fay krenti. Because ila mind will be at rest. Hakilo be tala tenkone inila o soto balia andu mansa talla atalaka di iben men domo layta fola wala ni tema soto bi ibaje la bunda dole be funtila nan wo bunda mansa talla le ba funtinde as long as ibe katako la mafoko yeke lazy.com tede yetara lari yafo mansa talla hanide foyta yewul yeta nyini an nyini senola bari momo ka fuarol kunami ibuka happy externally most nyabo se be je moto nyima bari ite dam ma ikatu fitirine ikatu dewrine internally ila soul boka free ngani me hoja molo mbella mo kali ala ko me tonya la foka bari ñim député wala mol kunami wala so Gambia membe ke kanje it's very sad bari funding ke wolu atol be ñim funding ke wolu primarily nanambe funding ke wolu address kambi because Gambia la population atol la siata ale fonde momo sanji tanni seysoro alta carte o nyini anu carte o manke ID card da matide momo ye birth certificate soto ni mu Gambia noti inyata birth certificate soto dal ni ma solo teta birth certificate o nyini wo daman koleya amanke ko ID card da malaka voters card di bola de registration o fele nga nyatil ngala samba be stal ale funti ale registration oke fondin kewol ala la carte keso nyini nyin komba watajo bayla nyame memma kato bayla nyame wolonga adama baro wafati nyun dulato ni carte keso la Gambia nonsense o membe kika siata bakele way Mamour Ndiaye te lola political platform to c'est Omar Faye te lola jede hadim gay ni domor wato sidi adi alaji sise de protocol key protocol office al nata jala diam problem wa kaw kawi comme wo permanent secretary membe foreign ministry Ndiaye ako ñi kaw ako civil ako diplomat sabe dafa tilim sa diko kaw kay ñofo bari mom moko wax bari ko wole manifeste tangara ko ni adama ba bayla aya bay atete lola political rally manta kamola kan ali yalon kon tebo ko diam kensen kede nim memman koy man ko wole fo momodo tangara mo wax li te mu ngi am momodo tangara musuta dem ci this political meetings in State House burfut rally bu NPP gis ngeen ko fa this tobi da ngeen ko gis mu tie mic Amat Ba kuma yefon kuma kanam fo biko womu ala muta baloleti Amat Ba man tankene ya Amat Ba yalo ne ko end of Adama Barrow's stay in power. That's the end of his political career in Gambia. I all on ne. Adam Barrow out. Ate, that's the end of the road for him politically. So he is going to do everything. But it also became for this question. Why can't they ask themselves nga audio nga watch on Gambia lo nga screenshot la nga ki Ibrahima Silla nga audio bulay ay na audio la moy la man jabi de ntega fole yen jabi man jabi suma yoon. And by the way, mbe mol content mel yalan ko la bad delum all these days tukuro shi nga ma kuno la bad date bana Diouf fanan kuno la bad date me mobe whistle happy bad day la mel yalan ko kuno la bad date bari nga audio bula Peter Gomez fanana programme to faba play la fata play la nga audio bula Peter Gomez ye nga ko president o sita ako ay na constitutional tinyale political rally lekela Ibrahima Silla nyininka Ibrahima Jisankare itella mira nyamu munati nyin kuoto president la fa dala ko ay political rally le jebendula fo adama manyana lola bendula ako ala mole ko manna jam political rally la nata banku be kacal ndiyam raja ala fita ka Gambien ol filindi nyin trakitoto Japanese ole trakito mendi molla ila molla ke fam fala jam yalong if to able government go you get somebody with his or her pants down, you catch somebody red-handed akamdala ko sungo ni amuda ila bongone sungo tara lori akabalambala ya ase trubali bulu kodi ko ya mari mutale Adama Barrow ala diamol be jele nyin Japanese la nyin tractor la lafta ke la fongoti political point ha ndenata do golla in fact mbe fenne tabika ni wato a tabiro motale sain tractor talulu ngawole ngini mbita nga display ngo je Japanese ole tractor men di Gambia itala mansa kunda man na aliye tonya fo Gambia ko alaji sadawda kereba ka jawra ka kenyame nga nyine fo na audio to kabrinte dindi ma mo jama be programme la moy lan te ka moy le radio Gambia wotu moy safa ko government of Japan, People's Republic of China, because wotu mo Gambia in Taiwan and diplomatic relationship, Republic of China on Taiwan, then Gambia Republic diplomatic relationship. I'm telling People's Republic of China le diplomatic relationship or PRC. Ngamay jawral man se ko na fo Chinese ole ma koy jam. Wo stadium on in fengo from Chinese ole ma koy kalo. Gambia government buka credit tade. Technical assistance ngamay le jahale pachare rice project e ka fo man sekunda men ka tonya fo. Wala ka nyimfo. Asafo ko through bilateral assistance, this particular government or European Union and Marco Nyundo. Masakunda ka fole. Jawara bukata mid the people's store or mid the farmer store at the time. Na mansakunda le nyinke. Ni ya soto soro la ngafa le janne. Hani makasubo ni na te ka fole ko makasubo. Mune makasubo title diala. Tonya. Adama Lota akaka fane smartly. Either you are dealing with people intellectually, wala horizon na what you are dealing with UDP, you are dealing with opposition, they will dig into files. Ila molu membe jamel man kalamuta, wolu ning alkali contain natalo kiena rek, isoli asafe Facebook, because they don't even dig into information. Imagine intellectual, okay, let me go and research how these tractors came about before I embarrass myself. Oh, itola wala, baro ala campaign fulfill, baro mene fulfill. Baro ma fem fulfill jande. Japan di nale koko Japan di the people of the Gambia al nanata moy la foreign government ko ngani di president la Gambia no al nga kal alinga na miranyal falen kanam fongol ki gele fongol ti Japanese government la Japanese ambassador birabe diam kan Gambia la ambassador men Senegal ndur ama fa mbani di ka Adama Barrow la akon ngani di Gambia di ngol la because it is the government and the people of the Gambia. Yo edi wolela. Yo tractor talulo sang senela le madi Adama Barrow. Then we bafala ko we donated this to the president. Alana ta moy diplomat yo for it. The wol kalamutatale. Je nge la kulol funtindi la modol kamfata jam. Ika fo mole ko ning chapana di nalla mu hajule bi. O mu yabate 101 leti. Adama Barrow mbela president kamen bejo. Ndolle ka jo akanyin million tan lulo ni nano men domo food ndolle ka jo ndolle ka la defaso jo ndolle ka la na ala essence ndolle ka jo million dalasi wuli keme fula wuli talulu ni lulu 255,000 melka for 250,000 abanka 250,000 adama ka jo 255,000 sango kono million saba adama la jo adama wo jo buka tax civil servant be Gambia aka tax jole adam buka tax jo ngamula aliamo ya foba fokan ko ate he is exempted from tax ñu luwal bele ñanta farina na constitution kono president ñanta tax jolale alinga chahano bula president is the most highly paid. Why would the most highly paid menna joshi ata me wobuka tax jo bari menka demand ngo soto hani wuli saba menka wuli saba soto wasa tax jo nga wuli sab menka yalo nimbe ñin ko fal I really get irate about this ndolla ñin tilimbalia ni mabo tilimala man tiling wala be kan tolu nasinde wala kan nakol because ngo banko dingo menka wuli saba soto abe mani boto soto na je 1000 wuli kilimani boto asa ala defaso wulu fulo fonta iko ala dingo la uniform songo bondi woto mune be kekan Gambia college bi ye mol stop ka dum iko mela tuition fujo foirol alta minister dingela jede ñunu men nga wuri baro no may dingol te tala Gambia college Gambia foirol al dingol le Gambia college email fees jono but Adama is waste millions ka NPP motol sang among care about Gambia ni Adama modoti moto killing la songo ni mol ko be moto sana saf altani Gambia college di ningol lakara Gambia Adama baro mal kanude abe moto sanna ba di NPP la regional chairman la brigama bari Gambia dingol membe Gambia college Adama mang ñing hamo sota ka fole ko ngo na laftan donate la ñina ali wokko do ta aliadi Gambia students or college students or mele problem sota ke la fiis jo Gambia ala nga tonya fore ala nga tonya fasade munan na mome yalon ko aka dalasi wuli sabale soto jo Gambia non mediam ka tel lede carte faylal mediam la tolle alla kene balal boja alkana son nyaton kol katulal misla adama ka wuli keme fulale soto wuli talulu ite membe jara ite membe kiyam ite membe badibu ite membe kombo mediam ka tolle de ni audio kata all these regions ali la moy jande adama ka wuli keme fulale soto nanata nyin tola ala nyine nga ala fa sewu sedli ko la jomu jalleti ngo muna nan tolu katu ñol nene wala ala adama nyin nga ala fa sewu sedli ko ite buga tax jo bari civil servant no me yalan ko ite dingo e karang ya topoto ayta graduate maybe wuli tang ala jo nasiata ay ala tendule wo wuli tangoto man sa kunda ba tax lale iba kuntulale anon tax wo nyanta ka jo because man sa kunda ka balu tax ndema for tax man nyana jolale I cannot be here and say tax man jolale. I'm an economist. Governments get revenue through taxes, mainly through taxes and royalties. Remittances all men fananga do man sa kunda la source of income community. So ndata tala janga fo ko moma nyata tax. But what I'm saying is there is Gambia tax system sort of pay as you earn. Melika jama ba soto wala ka tax jo. Muna na president men ka siya mol beti muna tida yaka dalilo men kama aman na fa fenne ko president kana corrupt. But fo en to la president ol balene man corrupt bang president ol gena hadu meta. Alaji Sadawda Kereba Jawara ngo ta minus je because bi wala president yala fa mol yalo ne ko man corrupt. Because janabe korla jamal le soto lanu. Sanji tan sama mo be president yala. Danunu be manson la abe manson soto la England janne aya soto America baramoke yaya jabe men nata $3.5 million is manson imagine American ol yasis their assets will be freeze because a taronte ngam wala ja hadama dingo e tarote kuute ate nafa la fe wala tela dimbal imagine yaya jamel assets all freeze America Sani Abacha the dictator membe Nigeria ya farana assets all freeze ala Swiss bank account yebe freeze le hadama dingo balu tarola hani be fale la foire yale kam. But you can always nisi te tatare la kaburo kono isa yaram bi dafa tal ya jibe ko ibe iniyobe tala sewo kono le Jojo Ndour naka la ñu wax lolu ci olof sa wax ma lolu tali sa yaram ya aha so ibe kala wala nyami ibe you will be relieved ko tarobe baluka wala yedalas le soto wo domo but president on nyanta ka tax jo nte I don't subscribe to this adama nyanta tax adama 50,000 of nyanta bonila adama la tax 200,000 odila whatever maybe more than that nte 200,000 from pour president so it's too much for me go Gambia nga chakno we are a poor nation muna nebe president jola wuli dalas wuli keme flala mo mela ka dépasse bo ngala domoro diala ala muson to leka baru ala dingol labalo wala na no wana adama ya dingo ki America Gambia no ngo ni adama winta Gambia woton tebalo na ko Gambia no woton tolu ngawala kan nyaku talakanol je adama ya dingo ki America jumale mo kalamuta Gambia jumale be badu buy mo kalamuta jumale be nyomi mo kalamuta jumale be jaare mo kalamuta jumale be kombo yo kalkal jumale be banjuli mo kalamuta adama dinkewo ngala netal yo Facebook le abe steri maymuna sise dabala korale kon at some point wo information of dama jam before adama yake president mo na dingo ki America so adama ya dingo ki America foirol dingol fele Gambia college ndeysaan iye londi mela example tano nga pictures all jale manta talin na jande mol meme diaspora jal kalka adama baro support fatol nyal du kanyi jebang boral bal fan tawndila because almantra international Gambia this is crazy ndendinga molje ka adama support I said no probably I'm living on a different planet with these people. You see poor people suffering Gambia wolunga molje ferio kono le man ferio cross no do you have sympathy for this Gambia e bala fasoro nyi Gambia dingol yene bang ite ko demu Gambia lansar no bari dolbe diam kan jawol man ka Gambia lansar oti kuma mo ni sire mol di abla kataba dolbe je wol mun nala leti sante believe ta ko dol mun nala because ite Gambia kanu seriously ite bala lay fala ida wol mu Gambian lansarol te be bala fasor la fuarol yenne ite adama support la up to the extent that you will see Gambian students suffering at Gambia College, people struggling at Banjul Bara Ferry sasa tolu fege dundi kulundingo la wolonga muso jale me yalanka man kende ya dundi nyin kulundingo la eniti kura fapunto ha ferry saba bebe pandri adama be million talabe MPP motol sotola molo jana taxi waaw jojo ndur mom du kaw jojo mom du wax ci plateforme Seydou Sedili kaw la harama bay Seydou Sedili mu wax Ibrahima Silla kaw la abota jambourle so Ibrahima Silla ba diam la faka bulul fay lalto Mamboure Njie al nanata jela diam political party flam now that we have exposed them maybe ni rally be kala Banjul al ba jela kilimbe diam la don't be fooled. It's only because we have exposed their discrimination of Adama Barrow. Bakari Baji is campaigning. Bakari Baji is from Foni. For Busura Lomba Mala Mintole. Bakari Baji Kaula. Yes, he can come Kaula. So Bakari Baji bita campagnolale. But the golden men and women. Ima Ami Fabure. Ami Fabure mo Kauleti. Fatu Kinte mo Kauleti. Afana bita campagnolale. Imagine to look at NPP platform. Have you ever seen Mamboure Njie at NPP platform? Ngo Gambia mo non la problem ti. Melbe NPP fo mom te malal kemire. Alnane Mamboure Njie jila tata NPP platform oto. Alnane ya jile bang ni momo video ja tandina. Who the heck is Mamboure Njie? Mamboure Njie is not even NPP platform. For the people by the people, can you not invite Mamboure Njie? Musa Jeng, and Banka Mane, and coach. Can you not invite Mamboure Njie? Well, you know what? When they needed Mamboure Njie, they used Boasedi. Boasedi letter for the people there. Where have you seen a permanent secretary involved in things like that? Today, Iko Atelom, Adam Baroya Frosile Kake, governor of the central bank. The Sembo Jaiji Kabakari Jammi Bay. Boasedi accepted that. Gambia non la karamnal, wole Gambia fail. Because Momo left the palace, you want title. Why would you want yourself to be used by Adam Barrow? Boa fela tobe tinyaka Gambia. Jumale boa to nondi. Mordeka Diamojan, they are blaming Boasedi, and he is going to come under our radar. Because Boa is allowing himself to be used by Mamboure Njie. I'm sorry. I know there are people out there, Melialanko, we all share the same political party, and you are close to Boa, but this is the analysis. We have to say things as they are. Mamboure Njie, and namananta for the people by the people. Al nanata jela any platform. Which platform le Mamboure Njie interview kabra minister di? Hana Mamboure Njie mo gen yenen minister si. Luta Mamboure do them. Finance and Economic Affairs Minister should be the person who should be on GRTS, should be all over. Ndolajan, the Chancellor is all over. The UK la Chancellor. Maybe the UK jam. Covering COVID-19. Last week la Mambo jam, and he is always involved in drama. He is media friendly. Alka UK la Chancellor, CNN and everywhere. Alka all these media outlets. When you go to Germany, the finance minister will be on the television. You go to America, it is happening. It's only under Adama Barrow, finance minister doesn't appear in any platform because then go Japan and Momo Genyanani. This not the yabateri, the first stop Gambia. Adama Barrow Fongomang model value. I knew la complex Lesotho. You know what they call inferiority complex. Nintakata press dangoti walang wallahi momo be sablante kore mu finance minister. You don't want to talk to the media. You will leave my cabinet because you have to talk to the Gambian people. Mambore Njai, muna not 40 people, Musa Jeng, they can go what I invite. And you know what? They don't even talk about him much. Gambia's worst finance minister, he gets extricated, he gets exonerated by some people, some pundits in the diaspora. You know, Gambia, nafi haya bi moy stop nak. Man se hu se dili, suma yon, dama ko wah, si ni wala si na. Ku gomma sa affaire la. Kuma gomut, I will not say this. Mambore Njai is extricated on a lot of things. He is not heavily scrutinized by a lot of people. Kimo Minister Bohamne, Musuloko Gisibent platform. When he was appointed minister, I invited him to Bantaba through Sirif Sise. Sirif Sise is my witness. Because Momak Sirif Sise, they were very close. Binyum don Ligue Gambia. And in Sirif Diatale. Even Birabe Dakar, and in Sirif Kanyomoile. Mambure Njai never na nyolone, but in Sirif Yusun Kaiko, Mambure nga sama nga interview Bantaba ako sirif ko waxal sedili mu may ma time because dama just jël place bi affaire bi yeb dina leer de. He's a public person. We will have to call out these things. Ngo wa Mambure ma may la time na ñewut musuma ko gis Fatou Neto Lamine Ndiaye munduma lebe Mambure Ndiaye interview la mona ne ba interview la King FM munduma la albe Mambure Ndiaye commande la membe keri wonto fala titaji Gambia, Jamana, the finance minister, is always on the television explaining the financial situation of the country. Thank you, Musa Saidi. This is what all responsible. But you have this incompetent president, Adama Barrow. Can you mold Melalango that derailing our country's development? Mambure Njai, Mujapale nem nyom ay orlan. Wow, nyom nyo geni yoy man de man ama joti yo yu ñi wax lan bay la ñu wax ñun ñu enjoy. Lolu mo xew Gambia. Gachi ngalama. What's on Gambia? Aliye tak ngeen ci Ali Kalaji bi demba nak wo post mo jamale commentaire jele. I have been vindicated. I have said this on Bantaba. Ibrahima Silla wo minister me UDP Jamfa afana mo Jamfa la lekono ate fane UDP Jamfa palaso la dialati na UDP Jamfa. Gambia no lu nak ale nga hakilo tu ñim mo Jamfa la lu funo. Ibrahima Silla UDP lati nakata minister nga message o bulayen and I said this to Ibrahima Silla well before what on Gambia Newsafe. Nkai ko muna na tolu. You do the dirty work. The people, the golden men and women of Adama Barrow are enjoying. Ebe fangol fix la interpositions. Either Oba, ya Samba African Union, Mambure Njai la Samba je. Either Oba, Mayalongo was Secretary General at the time. Mambure Njai bala mol fix la palasolto. Gambia nak we're gonna expose this hypocrisy in our country. Bari ko wulonte kulufa ilalom. Niye makati imam moso no memo makati bayilati ko Adama Barrow. Abe molu niyo toronde kan. I am going to play Nogon Jaila audio here. Gambia no le Nogon Jaila diamo moy. Imam Chebu Cham fanan mba tentula mba Jaila. Nte maltale. Malta bakele. Imam Baba Lee nga horoma nga bunya. Ngo there are things that you cannot defend them. Islamu dino Islam religious topical samana jande ba on him political party platform leti. But nana da tonya fola le. Sex workers ye COVID-19 funds di wala. Almamolu ye jamangol sorong. National Aid Secretariat ye kododi wala almamo kaba validate la. Ite kamana encourage you encouraging that profession. Enyanda mengala come Imam Sise membe Michigan wala Imam Babali la londo te Imam Sise nyato de mavo Imam Sise la londo ba nyato barafana la londo te Imam Sise nyato de Imam Sise ya fole Chebu Cham ya fole sabali memfo wolon tonyati dusano fundita jam akaka wole rido muna medey tonya fundita adam baro la man sekunda ya COVID-19 korodi ya di media house sholla ya di sex worker sholla almamol men ko lumol solonta janne lumol solonta jan kari jalu foirol non ko so but yaadi sex workers all almamu mume kakana wala defend subhanallah haninde se vous li men londo man jam fal linoto ngalon ne ko morally that is wrong ye right we try to abuse rights fema fe na right lom where is the morality andum bi nyanta yankuba singata sotola janne bari ala system ole man work no so we are working on it prior now video anyanta na la biama nyimpaku wala bi atala nyanta kala na guesti bari mbatala maybe Wednesday because amanna no system something wrong with the system ala fenko I just want to make that announcement but mbata na nya diam nyimpaku wala ngo Gambia nolo alenga chahano bula sex workers ole kurodi mais imam Cebu Cham la response play la janne pour nga moy nogo njay la audio mba play la janne nga moy Gambia nolo alenga tonya fasa nak discrimination on meta civil service lan tese wuse libe civil service even ñu nekk ci kaw kaw yi dañ leen discriminate ci civil service te dafa stop man waxuma la ne nguur gi dañu wara put kaw on top of other people ñepp lañu wara emale nañ leen ci national cake bi let the promotions be on merit let promotions and selections not be yefi xamante lolu dafa terde dëkk bi Gambia nañ leen bay caaxaan bari ne président so do même kalamuta ate ñun la complexe so because nte nka kamfale even on the COVID-19 Argentina la finance minister I sat here in my room and I watched him gave a detailed press conference on how they're going to revive the Argentinian economy. This is before Diego Maradona passed away. Mambo Njai should be on GRTS. He should be facing the press on what preparatory methods are being used. Gambia, our tourism sector will be seriously hit because of COVID-19. Tourism all bukata Gambia de. Wala liya moy de ngamela Dr. Ismaila Siselba fokam. Tourism all manta se aka Gambia. Because of the COVID-19 and because of this stupid tax outbound and inbound $20 is going to minimize the number of tourist arrivals in Gambia. So the economy be mon plan bile kekam. Mambo renjade barabuka diam. Ni ajerek akata sirim barole dara. Baron nata tinyarola. Akate tumu baro nata dadaro ntenga tolale. Dema ko jolo turbu es. Baro nata tinyarola itomu waleti. Ito manke baro nata doku wala de ni be doku wala Gambia collect student rota tala strike la mas ibela fees jo ni be doku wala ferio tula pan la iti amera doku mo kata foundation stone law hakalan sulo berole lata doku manke de yen dogo janabe parala sanji saba sanji nani kuramata sor la for 2025 baro ito manke baro nata doku wala ito mo baro nata tinyaro la dama ñoo def ngente fi ci bantaba jali membe Manchester ibina janne Ibrahima Dibalbe ka almamoti jojo ndur yo yaay nek njeke yo yaay xam njeke waaw yo nga nek njeke pour ñu wat président bi dama ko jot tour bu es baro dafa ñew yaha baro nata tiñaro akate tomu baro nata do ko lay to manke baro nata do you know what why can Baro stop giving himself credit ete batula fo molia lo ya dabo man si aya fon ko Mandela la yalla ñu na Adama Barrow la problème bi loya dabo molle ko Mandela ba loya dabo man siya konte mo Mandela ledi mo itikal lo ika todi fo la mol man menir Barrow na ta do ko la ci batum fo mol ya fay ko to mo Barrow na ta do ko la bari kam mo jaka title di fo la mo kana jiko sota la koto de ndese wo sen leto lola janka title di fanna mo ka title di fanna Nelson Mandela mo le precision men dia fo la fo ma dia la mo le ala do ko dia la Adama Barrow niaje ba fo la mo le nata do ko le man ta do ko ite la nyanda sila fo Gambien ol yafoko Barrow nata dogola bari kallo mid people sto e ka fo nyele manasi andu ya akany platform la moy le de Barrow le kam la moy mol beti Barrow ya moy mintu le ka fay manasi akoy ka fo ali ne ko Barrow ndet e kan to ko mon de manasi la bari say Barrow nata dogola ina mun dokula du la mantra régler balol le kolayari ñi courant ka kibiri men na wom OMVG project lati ñi feriol me ñi tractol me ala ko japan ne mol ma koy nama nga japan tinta sotola okay so jojo ndur yo da nga ñew yo yaay nek njeke adama baro ibrahima diba wala beka almamodi sibitulu alena nga baro kulli bantaba right so mako jot tour bu es baro nata tiñaro la yes alkana soñi na baro nata doko la baro nata tiñaro bi ko abe tiñaro damal la gambia anin jahasero baro nata jahasero la al wo fana ngo title di ala wala la second name ji baro nata jahasero la baro nata tiñaro la ñin to fulol ngo le di ala bi ko baro man ra fenne ke kan gambia Gambia karam do dindi ngol be strike la right now. Is this not embarrassing? Where is Education Minister Badara Diouf? Nga fana ne dalo na former teacher lo bar fo ngama Badara Diouf ak nga ja fana ne what an Gambia la detalo de ka fana mo kata political rally la. Iko itol mu technocrat minister leti. Technocrats my foot. Ando Amad Ba momo taxaw fi mona minister bu buguta campagnal baro da nga gene ci cabinet bi. Amad Ba lolé na xaar kañ ngena daha Mamboure Ndiaye Amad Ba mu ne ku buguta campagnal Amad Ba baro yow dañ la na génn ci cabinet bi so Amad Ba kañ ngay daha ñoom kii Badara Diouf ñoom kii naka la tuda wa xam naa ne Badara Diouf jabaram daf dee seetaan programme yi nag I'm not advocating for your husband to be sacked because xam naa ne jabari Badara Diouf moom banta ba du ko lay raw ani Ibrahima Silla itol be la family members sol kañin jibe la so alkijol kanal farana alright why Amad Ba le lota Banjul de ako minister bu buga talk minister so supported Barrow da nga génn ci cabinet because Amad Ba now is now the co-president. I started to Cindy Halman will be jele doro for the formality, but Amad Ba is invariably the co-president of the Gambia. Momo le am sañ-sañ be di wax ne ñene ministre dina dax musuma gis ci ben rew Gambia rek ñi nga Gambia e ka ku sifal je Gambia bu ka je banku kande ministre ete mo ministre ndemo ministre e ka lo e ka fo ni ministre me mando you can only see this nonsense in Gambia. Itajala France, itajala Germany, itajala ntola Great Britain, itajala America, itajala Indonesia, itajala Kenya, itajala Mauritius, itajala banku sobe wolto. Rwanda itajala je Paul Kagame la government itañu nonsense sol jela jede. Nguur bu tarde. President me alonga mabulu ba mara bonni nyoto. Ate amira ko kataka project ko lo jana ka diambal ka kanyin mansalim balfo. Ngo Adama Barrow fo mo liyete elect pour que mansalim le fo bang. Mansalim ba fo mala nyaadi ala mansalim o dol fo bu jen konte fo bu kere memba fam mansalim fo ole sije jumala ka karto fay mole pour mansalim fo yena doku ki Gambia bari man ta doku ki Gambia so Amad Ba if you really mean your words woto Mamboure Ndiaye bayko c'est Omar Faye bone biko tangara mu ne mom so len ko buga daha ngeen daha ko mu ne du dem ci ben politique rally moko wax Mamadou Tangara foreign minister ñu ngi ni di delu suñu yoti. He hasn't held a single press conference. Bagwe boyshol, Italy boyshol, aldiam alla mole Gambia. Iko fondinge wuli fula keme luli bawle murundela. Allah ja Allah foreign minister Amal Danku. Allah youth and sports minister Bakari Bahaji don't have time for Gambian youth in the diaspora. He is busy campaigning for Barrow. Anu Barrow marashi kukli ne fombate ngana diam. Barrow ko Ali bule diamu. Ha Ali bule bari Barrow he barolom fisir walloti man ko me fisir wallo tamba wallo ni tamita fisir wallo tamba wallo le tamita barole taji la ko remi barole lota jang ako wotu moy kan ñoo sabale what a pole money for be so because just because an yaya jame another similarity yaya jame wotu mo nañin diamol ka dimile ya hadama dingo jamanta ku kendola rek ika diam rek kam faale mo ni bek ndolla jang the governments want people to speak up. Well, the Western government, the UK government is even empowering people and protecting people on social media. More for the government is protecting. But in the mansa kunda like come for social media come. Because imanta kukende keka. Baro manasi fo bila sita iba fola ko Ali Bule diamu bar biri molbe doku diamu la no 2016. Bar hada badi like selfish. Bar hada badi ngol la selfish to way. Baro ñom mo selfish ngo manta kering. Biri molbe diam la radio to jang. Farmata Jallow Tamba jang. Yaay coalition bi mu ngi dem ci online radio fu nekk time bobu non lutax Barrow waxut ne ñi dañ bari wax but because we are scrutinizing his government putting his government to task sa kon na diamol le siata alama alayna diamol siandi Barrow manasi Barrow nata tiñaro la alama alay jate kanade be control be diam lale na broda kalilul seddi ko jari fo jannin 2021 an inshallah mbe wafatid la ñun lantore kate kesola inshallah ala be gambia la duwal jila barodi wo tambita gambia la keno balbul so bolongo non ko la fere e ko atol lebita albe campagne o kala e kato lebe campagne o kala bari c'est Omar Faye Baylami Diop Badara Diouf ima ami fabouré ja te tata balantol leya ndeysan ami fabouré mun ami fabouré famo be steri min dole ala fo nyeba akaka ka tribal policy adin tofo barikari Ntofo Barikari was also there. That's how Ibrahim Silla stood so low. Ibrahim Silla of all people, akatani balanta meeting auto, but Ibrahim Silla called me be kilejang, and Ibrahim Sankare. They said, Madingolu is 8 minutes to 8 in the United Kingdom, 8 minutes to 9 in Brussels right now, and in Paris and in Oslo. I'll be like a UDP online bantabala. Sign audio player. I'll say la audio la jam. Mele alon ko kumaya tare prugo audio la boy. About diamol nika correct. Sometimes it's very important we listen to these audios. It is very important. Many audio player jan along okay, what happened? Why is my audios okay? Namene bejan. Me audio dol player jan me alon ko is very important na lamoy. Alenga lamoy audio la. Mbe Imam Kebo Chamle follow la audio play la.
Namira yeje mo. Na misal do fanan kosi.
Okay, mbado na start.
Manyanne ba bi monolela meche ke chagayati ke fawafi kodole sotota e kodole nyini e nyanna min dira ke makon kabirin lokun tambela kunyin lokumo ama me kono standard newspaper ya imam babali la diamo bonti akonyi mol fana mo banko dingolet manyanne balila makoyro la minnata bi na khutba nyambe wo falinna baske no dol ninga ayo fo haditho li boka fahamno balafta nga misalo ko si mumbe kiri na balu woto tumando ase moyno ay tariya ase moyno ase tariyano ya faham misal dan do mo saba wala monani ibe siri mo saba wala monani wala min siyata wati ibe siri misalo ka wala kos ko tonya ni kuma kango Musa moyno yeso ngalaba ko chaga musol fana nyanna makwe pour ya fahama tariya batunga ayol dukunni hadithol dukunni na misalo ko sale na balu nyaal na balu nya modan tambesi saba nani lo abe o mol ka kono dingo anafa fana ta mokili o kafo kono ayabula kula pour aya makoy pour kakaye ayemin kili o yabulo fay adingo be sirinde ayaje ko afaye min kili o yadim bulo fayay ay mununo laja tata mokili o kafo kono ayo boyo kili ayo mo kili mi yalan ko faya kili kabula kula madan baraye bulo fayay ay kumol fo mi yalan ko mo malon duma bare kam fato le tan asoda da wo kafo kono munu be siri ngayo kumandi ay $100 diala kay ko nyi sang ataya say mbani nin kala nin ala tema fa ana dingo ibe nyi mutala nyaadi muye kemo bondi ayadi wo boyola ayadi wo kewola akaya ko nyi sang ataya alnin ala tema wallahi ndol bebe sonnin ko wodingo ani wo kambano te benna fo janni yawmal qiyam ibe kala nyo jawoti fo janni lungo min ne be badal munatinna ay na alfala ne ngamira yeje moy ngamisal do fanan kosi bi ndol be ngalon ko NPP ani UDP imambe aliaje nyaadi ni mo gotanam banta wala businessman kiring nyim banko kam yalon kala business o wartan tol benga o kala muta aka UDP support ka million o dila e fasa o businessman o ani man sakunda be mala nyaadi alnin ala tema asene ada faman senia batonga seka businessman o fele ay kodo soto mol be ka to ayanya tiri UDP party la ka Wisconsin ka moto sai ka rider dealer ka fengo fen dealer isola taminna o businessman anim present baro be malanya billahi atemela ala business o be boyna munatina man sakunda ba kelela silol be nin chaga musoli e fan wafi nin chaga musoli e woke mejoti al tolko al be kodole tala ka di munatinna bawa imam baba liko hada madingol lem kontrol be nyami munatinna UDP manke hada madingol di kontrol be nyami
wallahi
munana nyim businessman o amanke hada madingol di kontrol be nyami munana al ba kelela
wallahi
al kala sira wala fasa al buka ala fasa
wallahi
barin zal hakiro bulandi kabrola
wallahi
zal hakilo bulandi kabrola alte damala nyi sirawat billahi wallahi tallahi lumbina ba fula karifata ahana ba sambale ba bade olungo yelo ala nyatili ngo ka ko ngacca golle fasano ya jibe mun be kele la jodi al mansila ala la jodi
wallahi
imam mumi kalo ka ko ha hada madingol le nyinodi de maro manyanne balila wala kuma kangole miyanan ko ni ajibe sando ibafula tonyalem aduma bebe farim fania
tonya
be businessman kini ya tes aka UDP support wala akata GDC support alim man sakunda be kele temba han badal koman to aliya moy du sano aka imam ba kausu fofana aka kilinyadi fofule imam fufule muna tinna kawoke because ba kausu ya nyatrim president barola ka fese du sano ya tandala ko ndebe president o fasa la fumbaje la abedan nada so alto de ala fasa la so ni mo kilim ma alkono mistake dorom bi ye audio gondi ye ba loya Hussein Dabo neng ya jibe nendiro mumbe jileka so molbe ala la dino nenna munul ko ala la dino te tamala jam altol ko ha wol fana ye right so to burna ma ko rodina
wallahi Allahu akbar
hey ama me nga moy kibarot mo dantange min muta fo soljaro lemba iko ye whatsapp groupe le yele burka adama la mansa kunda boy ye won muta ye samba kiti yola kili ye soto bang aka kudodi wolla ka pombe ka tandi ko nyuno fana mo hadama dingolati enyanne la right soto la alake hato be fiala alga tonya jal buka sonka fasa ndo de sila ka kilim fasa abala jato kama ala palaso kama ngamin fasa ala ladino billahi gambian kolbe en kuntu ndatiji al sila alala almam maluñin alfallam yalon ko be balulun jam ye dino le karandi foy fata ibe la kabroto ya moy ko imama ringol ko ka cagalle ma koy alka afangol minul moy ni wol yow moy kabro ko ne be kala nyaal al sila alala alkana muslim wal jamfa kabirin 2016 fobi lumulum islamo se kumbo
wallahi
andu altol muslimol le ka kumboy
wallahi bala fa warta ndaysan
muy yen jelendi ya safe newspaper do ya safe internet do chebu cham cheikh chebu cham adwa ta ya jame muna nante duwala ya mira fontol be nyina la nin ko ni yalan ko aya fasa da ya mira momo i hakilo be bala ase nyina wo kumo laba kay ndol bukal dol batu malam faale wolon ne ba ajerta nga fa fi bari mum mu toñati mbafula gambian ko ya ay dum altulot onen problème ot albuga so moye toñaf caga muso imamo kallo ka fa ko ha inyenna ma ko rosu ba hadama di wallem hadama di jelle bi jam minul solata ma ko ro jellem mo jellem ye munul yela balu ke kenot yake balu rangot almem ma ko pour ke bonni wot
wallahi
na misalol te banna madunga do fanan natali operation 3 years jotna atambita ja aduta be ya kalamuta sila munatinna nas monketa national aid secretariat munanna wolma wole ko ha operation 3 years jotna gambia dingol lem anu hadama dingol lem nse ma koy no fana ye fam bamban munate
wallahi ita wol ma koy la
kunda be benna so caga musol mi yalon ko wol yele mecho ke cagoti aldo ko albe o ma ko la bismi mada insaniya wala muhiman bi e mo walati alman la fito nyala badal ngata ala la dino be fasal billahi wallahi tallah in dino sulon suto anintilo futata dawada be futalaji
wallahi
alama alayna aldema
amin ya rabbi
aquli qawli hadha wa astaghfirullah li wa lakum fastaghfiruhu
yo mari ngolo ala baraka bake be ima mulana ngani audio play jam ko ay dalilo lettani me alan ko wallahi haklima ya moy dorom waaw imam baba li ko right 3 ya jotna right so UDP fana ya right so gambe di ngol miti bare national aid secretary bi ite kodo bon le ko ka 3 ya jotna la legal fees ike mako wala ini adama se problem so alaman la fi menna ala e chagaya ama approve prostitution ama aki approve Gambia is predominantly a Muslim country so national aid secretariat nie ye skills training na di ñun lay ko al ngal bon ñun chagayato nga kodo ñini nga mecho kaliye no mo so approve ko la fite bondi la jele dino ñaton ko bebe o support la parce que kodo la ko covid-19 wala business wala soto bundal subhanallah de alma mumo ka kana wo support and momo Gambian on nak e ka word so dol abuse. Let me tell you, RIGHT, right is one of the most abused words in Gambian political discourse, because ndolo democracy rights, democracy comes with responsibility. The R word metaphor there is no open blanket act ko ha democracy lo nimemode. Even in the West, democracy comes with responsibility. If fundila le bi yela moto lo nimbedo kan in the public highway jam e ko na right lon sa lon de jam because public space lom police lo yela moto taraje ya lon dis la baka ya tujeta ay la moto man pano fina ye traffic obstruct. You think that will be your right? Any police ta digale la wala eta footpath or pavement auto jam ye obstruction okay mol buka tambino e ko na right lo meñi lon di la jam ha ndela right lon demo banku dingolti I'm a British or I'm a German or I'm a French citizen or I have a right to residency. Ha ni mendiata go hadama demo, you have to be responsible. ngalon ne ko hadamadiŋo ye mako rinel bari ikanyita hadamadiŋo mako la tonya silole kan ni molbe ca jumal bela fle dingo kata anu nga mol may ka fa tan fona mo gambien wolati yalon tolu gambie kunu nga mo dole jabe be filibante yakumu fo ba jahili yakumu fo kan jumale ko nyuma not ni prostitution be man ke gambien some of them are foreigners dol bota from other countries but they're human beings bari jan jumale bela be di muso sota kata nyinna ali nga tonya fo jumale bela fila ngadu andi muso kata nyinna akam dal ko suñaro jowal ba fulan alama alen so dingol men ngata suñaro jumal ba duwala alfa jumal ba duwala alfa jumal ga duwa ya fo ngaddi muso sota alama ay tani business sifaki alfa sobe bu ko diwade so kulo meyalon ko amanke ku nyimati nation air secretariat hanatara dunia la bankol le kala nyin kurodi amase kom na nyanta lol la ya fon tolte nyin kurodi la nyina wala ala la kudo talia samba. We have to stand our grounds. Ni la vita conditional impose la ya fo ni wolom wala na media wol fana ye talta al media be dairy media fana wol fana kharab bokeji jamaba COVID-19 frontline workers all manjo media houses all crap itada na manke West Coast Radio ti Peter Gomez ya fole kata mata ala dalirol dile ani membe keri pa modu bojanna membe keri wol mata bal ñu tomal be itol be ñoo sabandro fi when we were ndol le jojam people who were actually vulnerable people wol mani COVID-19 also media houses all ñoo sabanje ka coup d'état la Gambia is a sad episode, really sad. Media may along go told the government scrutinize la Ibrahim Silla tara 15 million ta National Assembly for approve in your saban they put the applications through. Let me share another important information with you guys. It is 20:08 across the UK right now, 9:08 in Berlin right now. Thank you for listening to European Online Bantaba. There is another important story. Adama Baro Naboda Tola. Se Omar Fay Kaineko, Aita military barracks or Tor. Se Omar Fay Lenin for Adama Baroide. Se Omar Fay mastercraft at Dogo and trying to massaging ego of leaders, serving leaders. Dogo because before Adama Etani, ngani domandung for jana wolon Saturday, but let me expand on it right now. Adama will be very surprised. Say who said it? How did he get this? Because he offered wow, say who said it? Can more your information. Well, don't make gamen ba. You made your information. You made your nyep information fee because they love the country. You made jahal wow. Ki mungi Angleterre can more your information be. So when Adama wrote to all these departments. Okay, excuse me, guys. Let me just sidestep a little bit. Alimban, not audio play. I need to take care of something, and I'll continue with this topic. Let me just play this audio. I will finish this topic. It's important, but I'll play this audio. Ali Lame Brahma Dibala. Okay, Mario, I'll be Ibrahim Dibala audio play. Continue, then I would. Momodu Sabale
UDP is a mass movement. Go hanime manda na patioto na patio de bela interest fasa la altum modu kan ala ko yokal na UDP fasa. Gambia musola to lenin campaign yo beke. Iko coronavirus le na ta mo la do ko tardendi ay mo be la do ko tardendi de. Adu baro marché ol bele sorom right. Bari kamen corona ra ka kana juma le sembentu ya ako chagol abe ko do di la walla ala almamo babalina ra ka ko kende ba adama barona la kafo mol e mantal dina ko fa ngote ka mol le nene ngo fo yundum marché to tala wol man nyana man sakunda ko do soto la ba Maroko hani abe koloni la chagol la be standard newspaper on the 7th of December. Allahu Akbar. Usil me banko kan. December na baro wala wuli ta jaka lutu kan ke wala fasa. Anata England tani play akay ko homosexuality akay ko will change the laws there be equality. Aka angale kan be fa mala meaning lo. Bari jël ko arama baro na la man sakunda tina ko ida tije musoli man bara faale funding kewol ibal deport la ko jilmo ben carte o fayo be kala. Wadon kana si fo carte fayo isi kay to le ni sai gedo yutul al ngafinti ngadia mu ñowe
mbare warbe la magam banta bala gana the voice of Ibrahim Diba ali ron ali wala may so mamadou sabali fa mediam kan ni ongoing grassroots political make kan be molton mi kan ala ñim faral la may
but Malika for me get up stand up for your right. This is the time to stand for your right. This is the time to stand up and approve Adama Barrow and his mafia system. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Ala baraka dage wala mamadou sabali abe ni ongoing ngala be diam kan busumbala de mobe tandula me yundum ma fa wala de mobe tandula me mol jayla abe la make yuri mon banta bala so say mbati ngana ñing topiko ñing Adama Barrow so before katala ñing NPP tola made the people to disguisedly NPP to disguise in made the people store. Yala ka safaro ke department ol beto le ko president la akifmen iko masakuna akifmen pour narara masakuna ñini ñi nek so biri drama le ka defense ministry so biri se Omar Faye la ministry safe se Omar Faye la expert ol be commanda e mol be commandi ye kungol fiti nyaaw imale be mune safela in terms of success because at today this is what happened. Yankuba Drame CDS knows what I'm talking about. The amiol ben yun discourse kane and here Gambia the information can leak nyame. Let me tell you guys al kacha dula lesiata now be sitting gegol kono some of these people they have their mobiles kuma info kuma kanamfo neither they like Diego Liebe Kachala. Sako Dusano is information risk. I've said that here many times. Adamala information jama babeje Dusano wole kalik. Because Dusano nate na be Kachadula la rek abukala environmental watch. Kuma info kuma kanamfo. So meneka that drama unfolded because it could be okay. Obviously nidata Ministry of Trade will maybe buffalo yep project you cool double nidata Ministry of Women Affairs Fatu Kinte se cool double right? So defense nakitol male be cool double because there is no achievement. This is what happened. Drama unfolded. So they could not write anything in the report to the office of the president kafoko ying achievement because atije security sector reform manke. So iko defense ko itol be mune safelo report bala. Gamero ni manke jale kuti de. This is what happened. So say Omar Faye ate mala be men vola baroye se Omar Faye mo ne baro ok xam nga HE loy def HE yes se jojo ni lol mo de xew gis nga sa waji du sano xamana sa broda la dafa dem fu nek di wax ñom su ñoo wax nak they don't watch their environment gis nga if you are in certain government position even there is certain information sa jabar sax wala sa jëkkër war ko xam lolo ta de people are sworn to oath of secrecy. But who is nothing in Gambia? Because Adama Barrow si bopam sa is information risk. Adama Barrow mom moy sa iliman bi because Adama Barrow fi la waxon mu ne xawma ndem si yalla ban kan moko wane lawyer Dabo bu ko def foreign minister dafa taw private conversation Adama Barrow will come out and say it in interview. Adama Barrow mom moy gëna information risk nak. Barrow nata tiñaro la. So let me tell you one thing. When the defense ministry could not give them report imang yenyinka imam fem fono because atije security sector reform manke hanisa economic lentola security sanyi nani mbem kum fiti kan economic be Gambia hanisa every year Adama Barrow sita ECOWAS alimma ko ala extend sainza na bodo na Nigeria muna sama Nigeria ala fidan Buhari lem amako pour Nigeria sojoro lestika. You know what, let me tell you one thing, more lafida Gambia na sovereignty soto al Adama Barrow has to be voted out al kana katro Gambia sojoro al kana katro Adama Barrow because al fana ka katro fay momo be barak Gambia sojaro nal lafita yalla own destiny soto. You cannot albe class second class citizens in your own country The Senegalese are more valuable than you in Gambia. Senegalese soldier or Adabaro level, Avenue Tormenting, a close protection unit is not Gambian soldiers, it's Senegalese. Nila vela Adama Barrow jala bunkono Senegalese or like approval D, not Gambian soldiers. Gambian military, are you going to continue to be like this for the rest of your lives? Allah Jamme Musa na la Jamme Musa ya. Jamme Musa relied exclusively on Gambian security. Sadauda Karaba Jawara bring Confederation of Tinyata. Abdou Diouf Senegalese will withdraw. Jawara redeployed Gambian men and women in uniform for yala security diala for 1994. Sanji Nani, Baro Manasima Hani for Gambia security. You don't even have trust in your own security. You want how long we can on Senegal level la president la security na. Sanji Nani, security sector reform mansoro. Because Gambian all soldier all ma empower. Anu ala watch. Baro me ba de carte jama soto la Gambia army barak soldier. Because it can't profile. So they could not write any report on terms of achievement. Say Omar Fay, Monego Hanga Echi Loydef. So Jogesi Toby, then had them visit military barracks. Yeta nying Fajara barracks, Yundum barracks, Malam for Farafina Futaloto, maybe at a Hanula Futaloto. Alright? Officers mess a footage. Then that will be seen as an achievement. How can that be an achievement? Yeah, Baroje. Sometimes why he buys into these things, but yalong ala horizon manfuta because some of I want to go wow low def. So Baro is planning to do another tour. So legi Sehu Seri wax nako bandaba nañu wone wow Sehu Seri naka la xamé li xejna duñ ko def. Why this is their plan. You know suñ joggé ci tour bi Baro defa dem visit. Why Baro for 4 years Baro hasn't been to these military installations. None of these government institutions, but you know what he has started surprise visit. No how to rebin na fi letter. Adam defa def a surprise visit to government institution. Lo xamne defut ko for 3 years. Adam ay gambino muta muneti. He's taking us as fools. But in the you are a fool to Barrow. Of course you're a fool to Barrow. Because Barrow has been in Gambia for 3 years. We should have visited any institution. Any institution killing visit Gambia. That's why we say the enough example of Dinjani. Be in Intebe Angleterre jam. Okay? All right, I have got an important call from Gambia. I have to take this call. I will play this audio and I'll take this call. It's very important that I do take this call. Sorry. So I play this audio next. Okay, sorry, this not this one. I put the wrong. Let me take this call.
Wallahi musolum tollemu tolle ka hulum tolle ka dalos tolle ka marseto tolle ji ku pale alo kala so ko sudo muso ba do sidla ko no atala buta e ka be tiyo na na ba do le janna ke la kala lula de suba wala lo ni suba wala de la panyero ku do wala la panero ku de ba la wala marse wala kala se ba ku male bali pale la ko wulolu iba fala le janta yalla do lolu do ku dal be yanka katila kuna musolu mu de janta yo wala je wolu tonya kan tolle ma koy alla kartel ali control alla kartel ma la samati muna dala simuli kilo kana tine la sangiru ro de tinya ni mo dala simuli kilo di la biela kate ka sakilo di la wala la mo la kate di la samo be mu de tinya de te o di la ba sangiru lu dala ni mo sa ke o min be siringin wala so la sangiru lu dala sa nga po bulo ko ko de kaya ta anda de sunna mo la katu mota bulo ko wallahi mo be yalla ko de jero ci UDP la mo ba ko kili wala mo la pot ka fesa wakarte samo alinga na foro yali kantandi solo alinga na foro yali kantandi alinga ni wala register control na fomo la register control mimi nata na ko dal ko ne ko nyako ne register samo la ye mani bodo ni ta ko ko kabra to lengi dara mani bodo man na jatta kan control ne kasima kabra la ñu ko do man na jatta kan na funda kan na hajo ri jarale ni man kan ñu ko do ala ta ko register control ala di wala register control ala di amu ko man ko ni ngai dandi ko sangilu ko den kana ala dani ni ma sai si ni ba wallahi ko ma mo be tentu e de jey ba flane ala baraka ba ko
Okay, Allah baraka bake Badwal Belamaka Beautiful and Bantavala. So let me just continue narrating the story. There is one NPP supporter. Ako, please withdraw from the presidential election because you will never win with the hatred that you have in your heart. Whatever you say, Barrow will be in power. How about it on Alati? Fake name and Sukonte. Ite mo alaleti. Now it in alaleka diam. Right? Imanke alati. Mu hadaba dingolti. So you don't know what will happen tomorrow. Ya aja mesi de naka president yakala 1 billion years. Atol be mu jahilol leti. Jahilol lo nyundi. Ñunu mol mu jahilol leti. Hadama dingo ni mu fanyo je ka fole ko it's your right to say I would like Barrow to win. Alma angale ko just you can say I want Barrow, but you cannot say Barrow will. Niko will wala be kelale. Ala talla damal ba fukar nyimbe kelale. E ka fo nangani yumu ñineti ndala ngani yum ne lawyer da ke president ba ndete lola janga fo he will be no because même fa lola ala la place wolto jahilol siatal kono le nak nal ma angale kan moy al kakral fan doya nal nata platform wolto al talisa ak angale kan karang angale kan moy buka fo just like that will only ala le ba fo la will nate ko membe kala wala kake hada ba de ngote fangel ala la place wolto mu dogo la leti ñi muso e même fo wolom but let me not digress say NPP support la nata jam you yes idiotic comment jam will call you out because almon almon kalamuta. So anyway, ngalo ne ko a lot of fake accounts but let me continue with the story that's more important. Albele makam banta balla mona issuti wala ñinti ko se Omar Faye atata ko Barrow e ko ha say ni botana ñin tola ibita eta military barrack so that would be seen as an achievement so Gambia ne gis lolu rek xam nga se Omar Faye daf ñu japp comme toy Barrow dem si barracks yi mom moy achievement of the security sector. The national security advisor the Momodu Badji mënuta wax dara because dara happened. There's no security sector reform. Gambians right now should be ready to say economic jërëjëf léegi dañ ñu dimbale seen dimbale bi baxna léegi dem leen sénégalais dem leen Sénégal Ghanaian yi dem leen ñoom sañ dañ sona di seen gars every time ñu ngi Gambie ñenenti at ba juróom at ñunu ba léegi mënu ñoo dimbale nit ki su la dimbale tamit yow da nga dimbale sa bopp so Omar Faye mënu da def anything on the report mu ne Barrow su ñëwee Barrow dafa demati beneen too loolu tam beneen waste of xaalis la soo jarol naanaata du ko daal kana danku ni ko dankuro alba tamburo ko la judi de president nata barak bar nata du ko daal kana la carte fay ko mal hati Senegalais all they are in controlling our state house. Yes, and as long as Barrow is there, Gambian security, you will be second class in your own country. For how long? Li neku wahi politics. Gambian security, you are not in control. Barrow, when he is traveling, Barrow security, close protection units, they're all Senegalese. When he went to Russia, I've got the details here. Our bodyguards will be Senegal already. For how long? What about our Gambian security? What is the use of them? So they are just there as second best. Gambian security Ali Bamfara Kanase. So Omar Faye, lunga discuss ak Barrow si State House, agana si suma loxo. Xeyna da nga jaxal seen information bi nak fan la ko amé. Wow, it's coming from State House. Alla information res molu mo xamne lo len discuss ak Barrow, ni Barrow be konton la dusa no katara jere. Ye konton dulale sude to ka kachaje so ila kuma fi beful. Adam Barrow na be telephone to he's always having 2 or 3 phones. Adam Barrow. And akata speaker le. I'm not joking there. Adama telephone sabal be kernem nako jam bimi and don't malang I sarahule kan fo blado I mani kan fo he's always on the phone. Anu atebukala environmental watch sometimes like nani mold salo kono phone President Barrow Adam Barrow kala telephone ko speaker. This is not a joke. Even Macky Sall what is sort of no nabe mbeni mem fo ganya wallahi mole do ko ka State House ibafla sewu sel mala information on Macky Sall for Adam Barrow be diamlo Adam Barrow kala funo speaker but Macky would not understand that. How can you be talking to a foreign head of state ikala telefuno ke speaker so mol me alon ko ala ikatala melka sab welcome Macky la kamomoy how mantara I'm not making this up tumando do la ha political mantanya wallahi mole do ko ke momo ye mo long ay do ko ka sera ala fa shewu sel ko Barrow ka nyineke ali information confirm nde kume man koy na mbuko fo bantaba but Adama Barrow will put his phone on speaker. This is the thing. So this government, ila cabinet fong, ila cabinet, informational fong kal ligge, ngale amoy lawyer dabo yafo. And that's what we call, ila cabinet fong secrecy tije. If you want kaja cabinet, waka funti bantale. Anung ila information dole fanam fundita, but we are digging into that. Ngo kumba ajlale, nim Boubacar Sidik be analysis tutolole jam. Oil ning A4 blocks, ning oil. Ila information futata majane. Ibrahima Kamara, member Switzerland. My brother, you got to be very careful. Ngo, mobile la na fulola. Wallahi, everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to be financially comfortable. But don't involve yourself in shady deals. Ka Gambia dingol kunami. Na brother member Switzerland, I know him. Therefore, na meet a crawly janne. Ibrahim Kamara. I've got a picture here. Ibrahim Kamara member Switzerland. Abenu UDP le. Sayafana me baro. Another na UDP crawly Congress la janne. But after Otumo, this gentleman used to call me a lot. Ha patio mol content la kuola. Ha President Baro content la kuola. Ibakata kam patio ene. But immediately Adam Baro ya nyin jump for start and they try to get Sehu Sedini to their side. I ain't cut off. Sa mbuka moy. UDP group ol fonga bukaje. Albukaje wotu mo banta ba fa katu banta ba jibela. Sa maybe aben jibela fake account le. Abe baro la cample. Because of what? They are all trying to get projects and get favoritism from Adama Barrow. Momoko, I want to have 3 or 4 compounds or 5 compounds or 6 compounds. Iko koni hada madingol tisilala alalabang. Foyte ninyin korra nano korra lulo ninyin wealth bidela kaburo kono lebang. You going to sign in Fafa Sanyang, Minister of Petroleum, nalla netalol jele. We've seen your pictures. Ibrahima Kamara member Switzerland is part of it. Some funny company. They've signed something. They are friends of Barrow. All these things book a tender. You have to be close to Adama Barrow. This mafia government will not stop la Gambia. But Melbourne diaspora jang fatu la participate la jina. But if you are living in Europe, ila kaito soto, a goto. But can even soutien the president or the police deal or soto. This is very embarrassing. Ndenga model respect. Nge muta mo civilmente. But Gambia and we've been fighting against this wrong dates of Barrow at Yahya Jammeh. Now we are now witnessing the reoccurrence. This is a nightmare for us. Sometimes Nyinka Kuntam is fiction, it's not reality. But no, it is not fiction, it's reality. Kodol Beka Gambian take camera ko fiction. But in the end, no, this is real. Because some people could be participating in dubious things. Wallahi niyan kunisino lamba fala no nyuno takila why. Say who to trust in our damn country right now. And you know what? You guys are missing one point. Hanali netalota Buckingham Palace le. Me social media jamano le konsaing netalol ka funtile. We got those pictures. But we are digging into this. Anuning a mortar. Boubacar Sidik minal janengani information on a jabakese woto ali. Ntolu momo lafta Gambian kunami la will expose you ni badingol man la finga moy alafa alla mol ye kuriya bula. We love our country. We continue campaigning our country. We want to stand by for the Gambian people, the poor masses, the vulnerable people, the weak, the elderly, the sick. Melialongo, they are very vulnerable. Children and women of our country. We will definitely continue to stand by them 100% until we eradicate politics of dogo, politics of favoritism, politics of discrimination, politics of trampling on the Kaukawi. If you Kaukau mofie je, ñu am Gambia. Nan leen gene doomi Kaukau ak non Kaukau. Ñu yépp doomi Gambian lañ. Kaukau yi mënu ñoo nekk di liggéey di dee si political most of the time. Look at Nogo Njai. Nogo Njai bata menke Gambia. Today Mambure Njai abe nafa men soto kang anala muso na la family. Nogo Njai is not gaining it. Is that fair? Is that right? Nogo Njai be bataring. Ngannogon Jaila audio le la moy I want to play that here and momo ya sort of please ya kinyaran okay afele jam Bennogon Jaila audio play la momentarily after this nonsense on me kekam Gambia dimina waratale de nonsense bale be kekam na banko kam I really get irate about this thing ninkafu ana kumo sabanya umite wala munyitiko dole bulatan noma dirin tata wali ya no men ngadan civil lolu di wol fananda iko manyana na foro ya wafila bare sai tan dira kon tamu foroleti ndako na dame do jogo ko wulu woto albu do ko ko dika jogo na ma wulu woto yo wulu do de sifa yala dalilo mi NC UDP Kamboni NPP hadama de ndibe kala mo kendoti ni parti la parti to nyaba kan ibe agenda sambala na molbe la agenda support la bani da ken so ko mol ma ko nyole ko kuma ko be be moyla wallahi ba bone ko nan ne mo ke men be ko kendo ko na je kunti mo birim bo NPP wol min ko tan no ka ko ni kay tan dina ko nana ngado ko malo le wodi en to ko illa ro la yo ko ni ko nyaay le du yangi ita dina ko ita pati yo mento to lafte na ay wato ko ke yangi ne ba na so lo wala mo alla pati la agenda de ma agenda lo de tawna fo ko mandi ya mono katuma agenda lo ni ma pati la agenda lo be agenda fo no la mo
bari yalla mbadi ngolu mbadi ngani audio stop jam follow ali lama je yalla magni ñi muso ma fo ñoñala ko NPP ma agenda so ali amoy la fo ba tara NPP le sa murana back to UDP ako ate party support la mema agenda so andu ngolo fo jang they have no manifesto they have no policy agenda table itolo ka kodo bondi doron adam baro be ñi mansali mba fola they have no agenda ala mo muso fo ba fo kan ako party ñi ma agenda so let me just rewind this again ali ala moy listen to it agenda table
so to yela agenda itandina mi mula agenda ngela agenda la support mula ta UDP no ma bani ko e wuri tawle dinna alhamdulillah ngani minu sidan kachata UDP ko la fon sida bi be palaso mento woni be no ren keno tere tulo be nan kamio wala ma sonkare wala me la sumol teno la kordani kono mo kendo la hada ma do wala min ale ban ko la kan ye Gambia le ko moy Gambia ge be wulale do ko Gambia yo Gambia min ge wala atine balande ya konto do wala soko ye sunkaro kente argumane ya sunte wato don kemane mo ka sunte ya min be di amul ni ko sunte ko ma sunte ya son be na min do man to le wala nyaso woto hada ma do ni mu muslimo ti ñoo muslimo di amuté yu koy ko ñene ben to bu nana nga ko fu ñoro nga do ko nga Gambia bon ni man ke ban ko di ke woto wala e ko dalen do
okay Marigo many audio dana jale because time is really against me right now it's 20:34 p.m. so I love na no gon jala audio ndabe play la nen keba camera tata mandinari no gon jay abata non talkie brother TRC asabaje ala la diam hola moy I'm not going to play the whole audio because ngama ni audio be jangan ko audio I'm just going to put sound bites of this very important audio no gon jay men anin keba camera ari lama
fo nyimbulo be na ta jiya fasiat mba tentula mba jayile ka fay sare ba jamme ati ma yina fon bada tulo be na ko molat nga fen fama na tra manke wallahi salumba tonye kanne nte dumbe ka mo tonye adumbe ka fa mola dika faniya fo politiko manjerante faniyal ngaye ko nte de wala mun na siloti jam ako nte docteur ay so ko mon da ko so e kay ko je inyata ko ya ki Senegal la ko nyoke so ma binala nana da so ma bina foya abe wistela on sulata resort drone la bul akonte fanga docteur min kanjara wala sawti ntabanji sawlong ndana ma to moy mba mo yola ta barolla yo ala wo so mo nata ke kon fenkoti kansulol kali fenkende luminna birkama ntata je ni no sa nya mala fi way fonko man tata je wo so mo fonoketa nata jambe sirin na bungo kon donc ngaje mo tolo tan bundatu adi non ko ban ko mo fe nyima lo tele bundatu ngaji funding ke jita kanana ko sakeno baroy min fo nyolom nyet bira konton dro ka nga ajo nga ni ka bota dan ma ka telam sowti ko e to nya barola sowlo anata na bun kono anala tesim dangol nata ikanyin balakandol tesmina ay ayenta sola anata na tol be safe ay kayti ni jamal dina ko nyesta intesil be adunga min fo nya be ke ake fango koto ma bakelin fakelin wobe jimpex al framasino bije masingo bije mi ya lon ko ke bulandi akono male ka fama singo janyadi le ha scan masino ayem bula kono en bula be nyim bula kono fe wo fe mo damekti masingo ya beje kato masingo be ka faniaf sign wo report wal doctor o konye ko mbadi doctor ko bisimila nata ko trifle sama ko nga kaytul be hannover le yo sañi mol min kanana ja han say taman jara lo soto ise diam la bangon ni se tora malo nyanta men kala ko ba ma ko say be min kel batungo sate be bula ni mi ni kalo nga foya tamatal ha pour kana ko filindi mo la because min ka fonya ka ku yantulo e baki alla mol me ma koy katata ndende an ko usende ma koy ro min nyanta kala ma koy ro be tay ro be ken atale bondi ye moto to adingul yem bondi kabirim gambia jang yen samba senegal ka kodo joje na fos kodo mi nga jota je wota 1,500,000 c'est fay wori jonte kun de kun kilam ha adomorol ningal ala dulal ningal tradulal abe beteata ma problème soto je nala taraje ngam nga karkilin soto je anin tiltanel lulu nata moronna kabiri nata moronna ngaje ko hani bi balo sa siata bak bari adasata hanimbi nata nanta usenia wolum fango akonye ko nyeta sona pour yesi nyin ye kumbalu opre ka ko operation on nyimma ha ko sumbole be kuliyar nyame kan sin fulo be operation Senegal adundi momenta min sen support de asna ke mun no problem hotel be pare ngami nje nyala je woyen fijo far mom woni lulle bo odo ko don tebe dami andunga be lan juta be wo mo kilo le opre fana nga hakil fula soto je man na so ye ya fenke ko usene ko barna dimbaya alhamdulillah be lorin anin na kafunyo ma kilim bije ka fay bindu sedi woyem ma koy baake ayem fasa baake baw ena e fana ngaw ma ko si fasa rije musufula bije fatu dabo anin sariba so mon da kono be kel dong be jiyo kandindila ketulo kono atata banane karango nyini ja ko banano ye janne ayo banane karango samona ku fase ne taka jikando kakan asa bon kumoto kambalo nyabu fay jiduma nana talo ningal la don balo se fex ala ken duwo dindo to mo nyimbulo mbuka njikano ase mbulo landi ya bul do kam ay gala sumeru bondi firjo korje le ta no mi yendu ngakon asa la kan abe mbulo nyanyabula fo nyimbulo be na ta jiya fasiat mba tentula mba jeyile ka fay sare ba jamme anim fa dabo be dami bi woto en bankon kon kadu ama hanya abortal ha be do ko la medical lo je wo lo ta fe yo sanyin kabiri mboto wala tan tata baroni ya kabira e wo fonye inata so natan sabba doctor oni ya hospital batu je banjun bari doctor ni mu chubano de chuban doctor kabira asamba ja ko president ko la nyin sangona pour aliya check ka balo be nyin check bari memu na problème ota mafo nte dum mankara mata karam mundo doctor o kataran check la sa fa ko nyin dimo bebe balandi nga nyin karole ko to jam nka ko doctor ko murota je kundu mimbi je nka dimo bebe jenna sa fa ko murota je kundu ndela nga fo na bu ko fen fanga ya sa ndela nge bulal ni man jam kundu mimbe dimo ni janga ben falal akonye na doctor ya den na ma wasifaje doctor onata bala fa so tanyo tibabu ko yo mi yalla ka fota chuba amal long man la silong akonye ko mbitala bibi len takanta chuba a 30 ngana tiketo be parent already akonye barina ta karkelin be wala kalaje wo karkelin ngin ninga tare me samba jara lola ntebe pasla kata chuba na banko kay te jaraje chuba no le nyim fonye ngala ten tuwala ala ngani yo danglo mo woti yo sayi mbije nga katanga so ko nka so nko so silande ko en jahal baake nkaay kon temu ma sakundala patient leti nkaay ma sakundala o patient o nyin ngatare no kan nyinno mu karjelti mbe no kan medical certificate o nyin ma sotono nkaay woyen jakal di original personal min yalon koy kanana ite template sabala wule seta soto nte bi jan silan kari ay kari fula sabasi han say ma sotono nkaay wo kosta nyaadi lafta ya ko silale silo nan fa tan di mbaro diam mete kiyaka kan pour fonga ya fay ako hambele felo safalale pour isna nganje na fonga ina dia wala ka no tati je mbaka jeno yo sanyin amma fo docteur ko nyemmo mote bin toto mi yanon ka bota en ko le ala kono hamo fo sai na docteur nyenyi nka na ta fa intela problème mo min te fatum fonga explain na ta be fo docteur a bulo la da to en jibe fameta ako so ne ma wo fonteja akon se jarano bara jorangal tija lata wala baka ko muto nyalti nata boje murunta kotake nte bosa te men tonu laren nata kolke sowla kay sowa konna nga hani bi kay tol dum man pare akonye ko na apparaître argument wayna kam wolunda maman tan nindi male tata aissat sise binin tata ngani nenka bot abediano kan docteur nyin angale kan wala nte man karambare ndingol nganna kato min no bako sakata nyaaw nyangi samal fo grade 12 akaya ko fente nyinna diabetes and high blood level ya diabetes ni high blood tonya nte ngalon ko be dame bi wolde kuranti ba maintain la dron iba control nte ka control wol bu kan telandi kabir ngay wofo ngan ku wuli wotu mo mbalo ben dimila ngaji be mon fen fo no ay bulo ben siso nkaro ten timba ngaje muta aisatu kay ko iko fente nyinna ko ngaye ntafuna kay ko sowa ko ha yo ite man tele problem o fo nyin docteur ika fo nga fo docteur ya ko to ngato why do you lie to me nkai ntake baka tamba ibento tuition tonna iman to nya fo ni tade ko nye baroko ten ni tade ko nye ko docteur ko ten andu te to nya fo lan nkai tete be nyim banku dim nimbaro inde sama ko tan jara man ta bole jibo ko ite man ta contribute la ji wo bon tan nimbaro le tema ka to ngado ko ke fo baro nyi pala so soto oto sai nin ko min be wo nyama ite mon nyana dunan tan nimbaro tema ka kuma fa ko wala mo ta dili la ala fo nyol ma ko nye ko ta soto la do ko mën am man ko dedet lol sa wax la legi man sa gannaaw yalla bu ne dina ko am man ko wallahi ala kulli ali dina ko am sudul fi sama ma am ko fenen butun sa en ma na dun tanyola je aya ko dia ko la mun mimbe kala gana ay kala tele business to but Mr. Sole o fire kala doctor o minti ako mimbe kala nana ay kala is not my business ko police kebe je sojero ngai ma ko yin sukudo nyimu tanyi bayina ngai asata ko mbole be nyamin bi ngami film mbalo ko ngai dane sonko la tudie ngani ala fi nyol mfinti tana try sindi fo alan saro be tambide fo tala woro le be tambida akabi nan kamala en bodda ma en sendi je atata mu maje ko tak
wallahi ya
nata moto ta wolum ala be sedi ya ko do fa ko tembulo ko je nata kol ka ke mo sisea ko ke mo ko nam ko ante fere je na problème bay experience ke mo ya ko nye bula moto ko ne mobile moto tiol aka wona tiol sama na fo nyindula kari benter la je ke mo e moto nyin do kambo na banjul aka sendi fa bota dami sa temento ya sendi je ay ko do konta adi moto tiol amunta da su wulufla ko do konta adum fangula ko do mo fangula sansilo kan ye samba ibe ni be sarde bulo kon ke mo sis nta jono la ala drone ba jola alma ala so sima ala ni jante alota nyam alma ala lo ayo nyam
amin ya rabbi
so imanna ko nyin kala bulande barola side ina discourage ina ta ko be
baro man fem fonye ko take mo man fem fonye ko take fana sitanga ala seje say ni useni fana ay min soto ninga ina sa man ta don dingo borje ay ko do 10,000 lo min siata badila la mbitalo tanol to mata borol mini be min nambela ala soko no be mo fi borol kam fa balo masaji bambutulo ngami santo kilo nanga mo fonol na dinol be ma ko lewoto oto mon tela nga nyin li paro a fota nyoko mo nyim fitreten lu mena dinol ba masaya ta wogula ta lu mena wolun dunia ala don yalo adiminna be ala sentle dron ko adunte ya ko al kan tan jela arinde na ko ngonde fala science hani ko ente fala wanen be duwaring na mo nyo victime ulbe fo mo la jo alkana fay ko ma sa kenya
amin ya rabbi
ya jela min dibala sayan kumbota ngin dlan kumbo ka to ni batata ika duwa min fo alama ala yele joke fa nganyal bar man satallani ako atete wolugo batuno la bara dingolu sallahu alama ala yolu bula enjoy kon
amin ya rabbi
tanga lon ko ni banko falinta mo batata in banko e ba enjoy because alifale bentol nyaato mi yanu ka ba ko ina kununa politiko barole politiko tinya nimbaro man politiko tinya nyimban ko bita kulale
wallahi
alfa men be tete kan ni murunta alifata ya jamfa nga audio do lango dindi una ka singo koita tamola ana fama ko masip kenyo kon ni tamo ko masip kenyo kon bero kenyo kon boro dinno ka sila ka no ka fal singo ba mandate borol ngol tila nga fay nata len fele mbangum kam tila nga fay otu mombe toki because nkam fata biri nga ma ya ka fako ha nga mo furu be jato nyim fala wulo kon ya di duwola ya dum nkai wo jato fadu la tebi je bari meta jeje ntel nga audio de la ko file ilo kuma ko withdraw man betea ka titel lote ko Usain Muntal falti atele wulu andai wulu politiko la kono na ko dole be banna benn bungul wafila bar fongaje ko Usain ye boni marokon ana la mol atele nyimfo o wato mol be sewo tala ba bar biringa tata man sayadu ko nyin dunta bala man sayadu ko dunta bala fatrata wotaro dunta bala ro nyin falinta banko mol bulokon ay fisro yo ke man sa afala aka famu minti abare muso mun tol minti antol be fisro wala ay tol jamfa ngakelo ke minnu kam mimu yaaje mala mo kurunti baro wol ka funi nyola ay nakinda fanna woli ba sambale fele ba sambale sila kurunka adumbe nyin kuma kan fola ko abantan suma male be lorinde abella kuma moy kan ka na entela audio ma kala moy bantan suma lom tumbu suma ka fe tumbu suma manden ko fa yo moy manden ka ka tol ban tumbu suma ka yiro yidam waradeni a jambobe fi la iti amara yiri jubala wotu mo tra babal do ko ya kono bedo ni monata sembeta do ngay boy ko bar ni yiro malo mene ya boy wotu ma ta yiro ko to bedo tal mini be nakil nga bala iba ko to bedo mo kanne be dam sa ka ta trole walinde akata trole walin ifele din ko singa nyaato ye findi nyamol ta ye do kon dingol kaje din ko nyen sare silan dingo bo din ko to ito be katen tangola ika inakata na foto to din ko lumula parakasa na bulata je do ngi ba fay fo man ni na fo
wala diamol be ako 2021 abe ganyela ako in fact mo jama file ka bonan partil dolto ka ka fuata ka akamta ji ko soto bak ay hope soto bak ina be diam kan tan nyana mbaro be mi raka nyame is different
ya lo ngi bi kam bir babo ya na da tension biro dawda na be pare so ko na ba fale bimbe ko kala mo nyol ni woya boya sa fako mistake ko soto par sila ko ten ibe pare la kamal par pare ten tol ni pare so e makota be baro na deposito soto o to ngado ko min kay banko ko na man amanta nyam deposit na soto ni banko kan ntela fo no ko ndia ntela ka diamu baroy na deposito soto o te salon ko ntanga min do ko ni banko kan autam amanjabe amanta nyam nteba baluri ni banko kan mo nyol bi jandi mi be do ko la baroy wi ni banko kan ala to man soti ala mu alalti mbay tan ne ko ala mu alal tonati anda be ka julo dunga ka julo le jo
lamin di bala sa ya moy mentole anin kabri ya moy kete bala nyaade
lamin di bala sa ya nga moy tokile wolum niyo torata baak nga alla man sa ya kaje ko molo mi yalan ko ale wato sindi mo man karno ali wotem wolum ko mbota tilisaba man son do moro la bangola na mol ko nyako nogo do moro ke man kende ya miro kanyang nata telefono ta wala jam nga pay sen call nga pay sen akon nam ko mbala fata fo bala fata danta damin nga mire kidela akoni ala ka kidela mo kan ala man ala ya bondin kan
amin ya rabbi
al nga sabarota kabra yo fa diam to drom bisona ta ji nga sabaro nyenta kala kan bari lamin di bambe duwala koma ye ay kato min kanyim banko kan ala ma jola koma lamin di bamu kekende balati na patiyo kono barama bala bon na patiyo kono adun tonya molom adun mo kendolo mi yalon ko ngalong arjano tembulo kono bannabe bultanu bani kala ngaso katu mo kendolo
politiko sayanga akamta moja mako ibe relax kan ne ka be relax kan le be sirin black na sayanga e mantras active mbake e mantras sawar mbake fo e ka watle bato ba politiko la sayar fa be continue la politiko la fo say be no le blaw le politiko
min go fo man telo bilen ta jawiyata kunundi BBB bilen ta dangerous politiko ko kata mi kunun nda hanin be tokki be to politiko laje ngaka fo so raje biya ko kana ya mitino la wallahi billahi tallahi tokki university no le meje ngaka fo so raje ikana ya wala be dami wala be pare ni ko ka tete fayje wala pre jone na ina ka te fayja na bayta sa sa bay nte sa musa salti politiko UDP ntengo mota nyami sayale be bondle je hannim fatan na bade ko ibe fenkale je mina ko momo tamay ba fa UDP muso le bade ko fe ntenga mota wolto ma kuje ma tinkole yaji kala tinkole ya be dan tani li parole kadu saya lo mi yende fa ni wato sembe fa le malifa ni wato sembe fa la son te ko ndem ko bula na mayro fan ko na felen UDP ndum bi la ngan kesi to UDP ko la ka kelo ke fonga je ko UDP man sakunda si bango adu sallahu na diata man satallahi wallahi lazim UDP ke man sakunda 2021 ndole be tala sit house baro abe min be ke kan ayake abe kodo min be di kamol ayake wol har gele ba abudu ya do barka banko ko do be do mo banko ke sango ya tuje atanyanta karanna fangolal min ke tay wojel so karam fanna akumata bakele de isa je salo nyanta min kela ha na yamuta ko abe mol sannale ata imban ko be no akodo te mobul hal jullu karnan mi yalla ko di binol be le falintay wobe ka duniya sanno mobe sanno sakwate ate mol be sannano ay bambanka kodo di molla wo kodo bota dami nani adi momo le ba do le sale kamin do de kato momo ya do ba fono la nyimban ko kodo ka do ma kensenke iba fono la lugumbina wolu nga so ka mute fe ko imanya ne buto dinan tangado katu ibe ya jame pati fono I feltal wol feltal ya lon ko ta mekala ko take so ni man kata tala ye balo so taje ya lon ko to ko mekala wa ne kata tala silam ibe fengol fola e mente keri ka karibe so ngani la karibe so ibun to so ka to len sa te fente o jang jalle wala baro kema na kata kasa sabo so to man do ko kaya kema na kata kasa sabo so to in sa te kon o ton taman do ko kaya tan ko njay ayo moy hanna ma moy a farajo ta moy
teral si ko altara jelal diamda bari mo jama fokan ko askeno fedde finkla je ikal balla taymolo bes kantra kantum victimol femman fendi femmanke commission jama lota jam yalla ko yata ya fay nyamo kono iko askeno teral si mo jama kijo fara ko sa fana fay no nyamo kono ya fay nyamo kono atula teral si nafata
ntanga na faso to jele ndesofu tumo mi de mo de mbanko kay samba fo dunya kon ngata njaraji andu nga jara lo sotol o to ntanga na faso to jele saybe men fay lente banko kom fende yabe men fay lente ko ka tunte mon ta tiara si ko dinila ntata je min na ka testify min ken na ngafo nin nata jara lo sotol je fanen alhamdulillah adu nga o sotol o to wala ngeten to ngejayi tiara si manta pour ka monyinta ka ku kolengo nyimbe kan ya fo e foka pare ine le kota ya fe ya momo tarje ite si fa lungo si wolungo ite balo minum tiara sit
victim wala yamre la kolbe nyaade la ite mo one of them alsiara bari tara jara lo e dara lo so nata victim dole bijel minela ko ite yamre be sularing de marola anen jara lo hani kadi
hani soma victim wol be kede milan ko be sularing jara lo hani defa ngay na min ke tenting anan ko komin nata lale ntanyanta murun na le kata hambe murna ko take kata because nyanta operation nan le kala so nga fulo nyenke nana min tulaje mbita wo no kande pour yo ate bela ko take fa nyanta muruna kata mbata la Switzerland ni Ousmane Sonko ita ben tan lo nyoyje nga jakar lo nyoyje ay min ke na nga foje fana min ka saf kata mallo
so xam do tay la tam ay mam pare
fo lo ngom makumas saif sa ko ala kelo man amako mas folo mfana man ta amako mas folo
muna fala gambe non le comment
memi fala gambe yono wolam nyenti ko mbesa ka sabar lati nga ala tentu nga jayi bayri gambe badami bi ma donc din ko la kono bad nga test nga bonnan din ko kono ning ala sonto ala ben de ma pour ka bonnan din ko kono sila moto singo la ma ko ma singo be bondile nyaata son ka wofu ka la rutin woto wolto nyim bole kala ngala sonta mbeten tula be jayil assalamu alaikum
Yo, Barala Barakabaka, Albella Mecca, UDP Online Bantabala is exactly 20:54 p.m. across the UK right now. It should be 15:54 p.m. in New York, eastern parts of the United States. It should be 12:54 p.m. in Seattle right now, and it should be 9:54 p.m. in Germany right now. Baltan Turam, thank you so much for listening. Well, on the voice of Nogonjai on UDP Online Bantaba. Anin keba kamara ni kaja kuma menke grabotan on Turkey. I kuma kamal men for really breathtaking revelations. Nyule kiloke Gambia, nyule la life sacrifice. Iko hadama dingo finance jawia ye jawia. Wolmen patata ye tambi walla. Meli alonko ya domo ya jamela tilo. Mambo Njai, Sir Omar Faye, Alaji Sise, Hadim Gai. The list goes on. Sidi Njai. What's wrong with Barrow? I keep asking myself this question, and I will never get the answer. I sit down in my quiet moments, what is wrong with Barrow? Afongo nyadi muntu male sukuta for my news today. ite ko hadama ngo ite mu tonya moleti ite mu tonya ite man faniya support mo kendo se adama baro support bang ni momo nogo njala nyindi amo lamoy ñu ne la life sacrifice, not us in the diaspora. We sat in our comfort zones. Yes, we contributed, but our lives were not, our lives were in the harm's way. Well, I'm going to dance with the treasurer UDPK chapter. Comment me for this. Kemo Sise, thank you. Thank you, Kemo Sise. Melota ka taxi ni nogonjaye ka $2,000 iti ala fon la kodo ka dia la ka support. Go hadama ni ngomanya na ka taunte ya wai. Adama baro na sita ka sino lebang. Sometimes that's what I ask myself this question. Because nindebe baro la position. Baro be nyim menkel teta nola. Mo kendo ta nola. Hadama di ngoy kende yata baro be nyim menke kan. Ngo momo mantra iblis la kafo kono. Wallahi baro be menke kay ta nola. Akamdal go Europe de koleyare nyami. Moy na jang. Aye mari makoj. Aye bungo dila. Aye lodge. Ite tata fo ale harjo firgo banko kan. Ite na o mari mude jawoti. Hada bari kendo nyanta o kelale bang. Abe faring Europe le. Abe faring America. What the heck is wrong with us? Wala nyinati na kila Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Akumbota la saibol ya trabe kumbola. Akwala mantolu daji kola ka wole kumbo. Adama boro na monyo la kole. Wala na ninga molje diaspora je Adama boro support. I look at myself. I said for nyunu kumole kaput tabang ila brain munekete la bang. For you la common sense soka tamale bang. Momo ite ka tonya fasa. Iban ite Adama boro support la wai. This really gets into me. Victimol ye nyakasi wala. Ika model enable because of your damn selfish interest. Because you want to be president. So Mambure support you to be president. Iko Mambure na nangana domoroke. Se Humbalo who did not even support it. There is somebody here who is commenting Malifika Tofu. The person never supported Adama Barrow. Very more the coalition. I'm looking at the comment section. He abe GDC the support kanu. How many examples? People who were in GDC who supported Mama Kande. Today will lay fanke Barola support lati. It will Barola warriors on social media. Sometimes I can't put my head around this. I always try to reflect as many times as possible, but I can't figure things around. Wonders shall never end. Indeed, wonders shall never end. Some of these things can't be explained. Even at a scientific laboratory, you try to put this to experimental test, you will never get the result. There is only one conclusion. It's a mensotonoje. Wala Adama Barrow jamfa lalati. That's the only result. I can't tell you water, H2O, hydrogen, oxygen, 2 molecules of hydrogen, 1 of oxygen from water. Scientifically, that's been proven. Just like oxygen is O2. Scientifically, this has been proven. There's only one result that you can get. Adama Barrow mu taunte yaleti, Adama Barrow mu jamfala. You can't get any other result. And anybody who tries to justify Adama Barrow's action, you are as bad, as evil as Adama Barrow is. There's no explanation about this. Whoever you are, you can't explain this. Nite mo mako Europe dang, for example. Mobe Gambia. Ako kon teka na America le. Maladu la soto. Ika mari ko nanna bunkono. Konton siman da sama badi la fo ala ya mari harji ay do ko soto. Wo mari enete jamfa. You di pile Adama ke Adama de. This is what Almami Fandi Tal said on one of the programs last Saturday. NPP supporter la dol be lafte from Fala. Sometimes I can't put my head around this. I'm going to terminate the program here because really this gets into me. Hadama digo ni kuriya tebe kuriya lale. Wallahi alama alay Gambia fasa. Alama alay tonya sabatina na banko kan. These things really get into me. It really gets into me. Mbukaje ko Adama Barrow na la ka sino le bang. Ajiyam Sek Be Dala. Ahmad Babe Dakar. Let me just paint the picture of Barrow. Ajiyam Sek Adam Barrow Dala. Ajiyam Sek le blata noma. Adam el application o samanam. Adam el application o sape primaries. He was belaboring on that. amal la fika because man confidence ta fongoto ayala ko academically adama baro ayala ko he al academic credentials report so ama hani ajam sekla encourage ajam sekla ko indil application bi. Where was Ahmad Ba? In Dakar. Where was Sehu Mbalo? In New York. Where was Omar Faye? In America. Where was Ibrahim Asila? In Ghana. Abe Wurikan Fatu Radio. Mambo Renjai, Dakar. I am putting these things out. I'm just dealing with facts. Je, Koni. Alaji S. Dabo, next to Baro. Falan Sonko, next to Baro. Bayo Sonko, wolunga janne, wole security diala. Brabe cross la, feri la moto ala security. Bayo Sonko. Menka diamu UDP TV media. Bayo Sonko. Wole security diala. So Baro, mol membe Baro makoy, I will be let down for. Ite ko mu kende yaleti. Ite ko ika sile, iko ika Baro le support, ite mu kende yaleti. Ite ko mu misil mo ya daji ko leti. Ite ko ika sile ka dem Facebook or ite ka Baro le support. Are you out of your damn mind? Seriously? What the heck is wrong with some people? For Tonya, hadama ni wote Tonya sabati la no saimbang. Munon to la problem oti nan nañu misil meya Allahu akbar sungaro man jam fade April lom. Si se ko nangol en drame ko nangol. You will come and see them sungaro benasi. Wow, balale aha ngo ke fango turu bankoto. Wajibolom faralolom astaghfirullah faralolom ko sali faralolom. But it is not the be all and end all of everything as far as Islam is concerned. For it has to accompany good attitude. It ning ye ka sali idaji ko man betea. Imu fisir walloti mu tamba walloti. Because hani man sa talla nga programme stada mba conclure la wallo. Man sa talla ko mo kana nyina sababola. Mo ka nyina sababola man kendea. E man ke mo kendeti. Iko koni Adama Barrow ka sila kasino. Bama maska nyari nyim furundi yaylal mel kato platform photo. Some of you are told Allah situation is very sad. Because momo ka funny ya fasa, you are just pathetic. You are just pathetic as Adama Barrow. Wala na le kulo ke alfula. Gambianolu, I am going to conclude the program here. We have to salvage our country. Ndolme mbota na mbolongono ni ano yeta ya for who said least promoting regionalism. I care less. I care less. And I would, if I could say it as million times, I would. I care less. Ngo, we grew up in Gambia with this nonsense. The garbage got to end. Minister Sol membota bolongono, Minister Sol membota urban areas, membota Banjul, ñun yep ay domi adama la ken genu sa morom. Yo mënulo tok sa kër bugal lekka si bol bi waaye bugaloo dem campagnal Barrow. You don't want to be in the muddy waters. Waa kaw kawi bàyyi leen ñu wax waaye ñoom ñoo respectu seen bopp gàcci ngalama watch on Gambia ale men fote mbeya repeat la ko tenge. This is glaring. It's crystal clear. Every Gambian can say this. The writing is on the wall. Momo man fayda soto nak ete taraw kunta yala ji wasabalolu wolbe tarla jele they will be dancing and campaigning. Mambo Renjai betarla Brusubi. From Brusubi, he will be going to the finance office, go to State House, ni Adama Baronata, ita domorology. Altajela, he would not be in this political rally, ideam campaign and Baro. The Bakari Bajis of this world, the Prima Sillas of this world, the Ahmad Baz of this world, the list goes on. You leba kelade. Nanata Koleala, they will be the ones showing their faces. And they will get the hit on social media. The Works and Infrastructure Minister, Alka Moilebang, but a contract di jang a barindingolale. Sila dolebe doku kan Gambia, a contract di ala, ganyu nge leka rek. Fila amale program bi, bebenen yon. Inshallah, yalla dina ñu farle, yalla dina indi, suñ ko liggéeyi, dega dina ko establish in Gambia, and we have to bring sanity back in that country. Enough of this garbage, enough of this nonsense of Adama Barrow. This political tour itself speaks volumes. Fila MLA program. I'm not taking calls today. I was going to take calls, but I do apologize. If somebody wants to, maybe I'll just take 1 or 2 calls. It's past 9 o'clock right now. If somebody wants to call 1 or 2 calls, I will take. Otherwise, I'm going to terminate the program. I have spoken a lot today, and because I'm really fired up, I'm really agitated. Because the nonsense in our country is too much. Gambia karanalu, wolebe Gambia fail kan. Alinga tonya fo. More me yalan ko da university. Dolu bi je tata madrasa or tata karangol tata university Islamic university solto. Dolu wolle Gambia fail. Momo nying opportunism 101 wolle Gambia tarrende. We got to cut the umbilical cord off of this opportunism. We got to cut it off. Otherwise, we will be here for a long period in this mess, in this very diabolical situation Gambia is in. Sometimes this is really bizarre. Gambia la ko balafa warta. Ndedinga yala mel la ko gante fama balafa. Melka Baro support. Baro ntede. Because Baro he's enjoying. Baro got what he never expected he would get. Fatu Baro Fenesota Namana expect Kabasotola. What do you expect Fatu Baro to do? See one who would like to continue. Tungo Bare Muso. Ay kula soda ma men soda bare melka diaspora melka Adama Barrow so wala la ko gante jahali. You grossly see incompetence over his face everywhere, deceitfulness you see in Adama Barrow's face. Go and read Nata Masla post. What is someone a debunk no Jay? So somebody's calling me from Sweden. I will take this caller from Sweden. There's a caller from Sweden.
Yeah,
hello. Inembara Jumalom. Oh, Mr. Sari Inembara.
Sorry, I'm a little bit sad, but this is what I want. Gambian will learn long. Gambian will nyantaka jole.
Yeah.
Among UDP damai, but you may fringe it a political electoral protest. Okay, yake banko bele and the future coming.
Yeah.
The market damai, yake tolle. It told me Mundol Bal in fight, the Pundol Fananga can do a Sama Kapmat.
Yeah.
So, Mira, Ningambian Bay Giberoke, Balon Leco, Cabri UDP Lord of B. It can't put Gambia a found soto.
Yeah.
The man can put UDP a found soto.
Yeah, I know it's very emotional. Just control the emotions, Dembo. It is very sad. Alama alay kitote ninyi molte marek ani momo ka Baro support fania kan wala alama alay malundi Gambia momo ka Adama Baro support fania kan alama alay malundi Gambia yeah
abe malundi lale
yeah
obe kala inshallah memin dan la mobe Gambia fana be amandin kala albalafa albarin dingolje minu ka foko e ba fole be man ko ni sidol faydi la ñol alkana son wala albarin dingol be pandale ma haji ali so e nanan ali Allah kordal muta nin kelo kadal barin ngol be wulle kelo kaliye sedile la fay na fop Gambia man nin kol be ya moy mba fola kin kora e ko alhamdulillah man dim fana e man so soto ko mo be la man so soto nyami butun sain man din se ben man nin ka wadi ngol be se ben
No, yala Benjamin, Dembo, let's not take this along the Mandinka line. Let's just talk Gambia.
No,
it's about Gambia. Yeah.
I'm just appealing
for
them to have more lenience because there are people who, that they're hiding behind destroying the Mandinka name. And
no, but yala Benjamin Dembo, we no amount of rhetoric will make those people stop because Bake can willfully learn Mandinka. Mandinkas, all tribes are equal in Gambia. I think we. But yala the point is, Ndolo, we are on a political platform. I know where you're coming from, but Ndolo, we're talking about.
I'm just 42 years.
Mm-hmm.
Ndena take a look at UDP somebody in black or Munadele, the file and what yellow killing. Abeni alin kilate, Mangasoti Bodan Yolon, Gambia political law, Netani use the man in call can want them beauty, man in call Mount Sydney, the other man got a month ago. But I mean,
Alate Baraka Sotola, Alate Baraka Sotola Quarter. Thank you so much, Dembo. Thank you so much. Abaraka bage, thank you so much, Dembo. Thank you so much. I will take few callers for people to continue their comments. At the end of the day, manajang pruka metonyale fokanjang, tonya drondole fokang. Nothing more than that, nothing less. What is happening in our country is really painful. It's agonizing. It's painful. But we just have to continue. And decency will come in the country. There are some people here that I will never validate their comments. They can comment million times because yalong momo kende I'm going to find a momo kende it Adam support. This is my view and I stand by it. Right? Adam kuriale atin about UDP because of his damn selfish interest. So I will take, if anybody wants to call, I will take a call, and then we have to understand this. Yes, UDP suffered a lot in Gambia. The victims are mainly UDP, even at the level of the TRRC. But let's see, the end justifies the means. Let's continue. The politics may make come. Somebody is admin or somebody is insulting on the platform. Alamarila comment or delete. Alia block. We don't tolerate anybody using F word on the platform. So it mari me F word use. Nimela comment or delete today. You'll be the last day. You'll be on Bantaba. We'll block you. Kadinja, I will comment or delete straight away. Alia never comment or menna. Mr. Mane, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Sir. Yeah,
Abaraka.
Ko nte kumastundron ne fala yaji Adama. Momi yaran ko ila family member lamba senior lamba iter lamba. Yaja be lorna ka Adama support. Ise hakilo to amari lamba baki. Because Adama ngani yo min soto. Kuriya to o mari na mantande Adama marama. Ko yaji Adama de mina mantande nyaki na bikata no. Because parts of a fair flock together. Dolla banko kan say unfortunately ko ibota min pola and the money yalo mol tikite la ko ni etambiti ise makato bayno moli wala kana si kana ke mol tin bali ara wati e gambia man gambia ka banko gambia banko dingol ila nyanto ye wala ke kaje ko kola yala kono nin kola ya ninga ara dan mo jibe na tombo tikita ko ninga ninga karte fanye to madoba to ko o mari manna semira so you put kolea min ka kolea do le kanin te kolea min tamita wala ajibe sedili nin gambia college student on min yaran ko min la mol e bota sate le ko ne bota kordan le ko ne bota bande bala ne palu adam nyabi nyuno da anda manje ka tulo ma adam nyabi nyuno atulo bal bari gambia di man yin understand no ko Adam mang pare ka gambe di mola ku kalamota does not want to be aware of anything in kala kan medin kan ti mala ya anen ko program how long can we continue saying the same thing?
It is sad. Imagine washon gambe menfo ndolo ngabe bara kawe yani mfengola rek so not enjoyment some people will just enjoy okay
this is it yes ndolmi yalon ko na fit ndolmi ngonka diam moyta ko mit la ko kam balaka ni da pata ko no e ma ambulance so man la kano so man por kendo e man es la kendo so ela balu man beta o mo kilimo e ka wole use e wole fana ka so e use e ka bulu ko sana ka ni pare details woni ko do mo ba urban area e to so saying ita kalam kala no ba ko ndolmi yalon ko betama da ndolmi mo kan bi din kendo ni yalon ko e gande state so no ko ko na diamun baadi mo bi lumo li ndero yen sino le mun yalon ko hakilo bela e ba understand at some point Adam definitely musab
He has to go. Abaraka baka Mr. Mane. Thank you for call. Melbe call ke gal beka number killing ole call. Mr. Mane be diam call. There are two numbers on the screen. So I think Keba Sabali Finland was calling. There's somebody calling from Gambia. Sorry, with the Gambia number. Malam Famadi be Gambia, but supposedly a Gambia number Mati. I'm going to call that person back. The person that's calling from Gambia with a Gambia number. So Malam Famadi Gambia, because right now you can be in Europe and use the Gambia WhatsApp. Then Keba Sabali, try to call the other number. The 183 is free right now. Nisa will call no, then I'll be able to take your call. So call up from the Gambia number. Okay, that's not connecting. The caller from Gambia number is not connecting. Okay, Keba Sabali is calling, but I think from what I do now. Keba. Okay. I think my number is playing. Can you try the second number, the 183 number? Everybody seems to be. I think this phone gets inundated with a lot of calls. So the other one is free. The 183 number, I will try. That one is available right now. On this other one, sometimes it's misbehaving. But the Mr. Manela call Duntajele, and Mr. Manela call accept. So the other one is free. The other one is free. The line is, there's nobody calling. Keba, you calling the same number again. Keba, you should try the other number. Keba, you should try the 183 number. Okay, it's the same. Try, there are two numbers on the screen. Please call the 183 number. Ninian Dom Montano. It is other number. I don't know what's happening. Something strange is happening with this WhatsApp. I need to reinstall. I need to delete my WhatsApp on this and reinstall it again. Sometimes it happens. There is a number 183 ngaki screen on our pin and I'll be platform or Lamaikam. I will call. There are two numbers there. Everybody is calling the 281. 183 number bijele is free. Dolebe tungo nyining kakang. Tungo ning Wandifa. Wandifa is been busy with his academic studies. The program. Tungo is also busy. Tungo was commenting here on Bantaba. Somebody was asking me, Tungo is also, our hands are tied with few things, but always like a Bantaba, he'll be here. Keba, welcome to Bantaba. Abaraka. Abaraka.
Nila kachali moi ila kachali kumayata andong wate se dilibe lorin damen yele mulog lati nyanta lola damen andong sometimes itela frustration of ananka understand why ikakumul for nyante ke for nyamen andu ke for kule pana bare lafta prun ningam yang ko len be men sia wala nyinti ko nyanta faham la ko nim mol men de nyola tonya ifana yalon ne ko nimmo furul man taranyola ila kumo kan dimi nyamen na bodo de wuri wala nyama adama barona la timolu they are very frustrated because men ketela ya mira ko gambia ko la mira nyabe kala nyamen anin men ya advice anin men be lari no kan ka pa ya jamia ketena ketene fana ya keten imam molu taraw position of and is frustrating them so sai al imagine your language change so you know neither be amole katara polite ne iba pala ko ha ba kala ken par sai imagine sai ya that ka aggression or that ka kumol for men simol divide alin kan entende te la problem olla the line no men kan alin na karawoto wala min ci ko ngadi amun na mol yen sensitize han kadi na Gambian ko lu jamal bi na fahamro da sadabat andu jamaja man be katara men la ko fight la wala mun na santon ko luti wala mun na bala fa luti me yalon ko ngalon ko Gambia be ngal ni moti men yalon ko moti ndi balle muti bari politician o dole kata ka advantage o jayi kan ke disadvantageous ke la advantage o ke kan ko ya fo nyame Gambia karanna ni ko ba a generalize lesi modulu tonye bari seku said ni même for I agree with you Gambia karanna a jawya papa ka mo selfish
wallahi asiat am kono bakele fanna flo belo mori karola atu abakaro you know
mbe bota ko men kono mbe bota ko men fight la ni ya jamme generation o kono wala ya jamme almo kono seku sedli kunun gotan men kono jangana jude say limben no tarta o scrobulo kono kamen ko biwol kalo ka kuma si famen fo opposition yala karola e ka kuma si famen fo divisional between tribes and all these kind of things is very sad.
Asata bagla.
It's very sad, but the fact is that we are winning. We are not losing.
Nondolle keba kugilinde ni UDP data nyinto Adam Barrow will go attention to for mokela because a lot comfortable election win. Our biggest worry is UDP. Among care Doyle, all these parties, Adam Barrow doesn't care about it. Well, na ikaje NPP ka UDP da mala attack. And GDC. You know. Inshallah. Inshallah.
And it is going to be that Ninchibirote Baila, Yalo Mansano Kanka Akakidi Mabake, because Subobi Mano
Buju Bajo Beje.
Hey, it had a certain mental, monument into Bulokosi, Lobin and Yoke. But it had been a Kinola because if Famata Domola. Subole Domo because if Famata Domola. But now Cody will come Memfo. I mean, carry mankili. Of course, man will like about Gambian politics. Gambian politician on Yantamentala. Well, in Yantan me Pamotole, Spirit Amane, Ayela content moment, Terrible, Nana, Ayela, Tilkin Domoro, what that in Naibon Tokono. In Yantara Yai Tandila Masakella of Mankala Bulukos Jalon. Mankala Kantan Jalon, until we are more serious than that. But Putum. Fonsa demand according to the foreign capacity that a level of understanding, but Tonya Sedile. Gambia gonna be Ning election oketa Niko Jumale winter. UDP kola patite winner.
Inshallah.
It doesn't mean that our work is finished.
No, we must redouble our efforts. Yeah, we must. We can't be complacent.
And Janta Jubele for Adama Barola Ninto, Nyanta Karanna Jele for Nyanta Mufere Putale Kala because Bawa Tela Kandika, Pukana Murano can Nimu Fere Nyanta Murla no come. Ayo homework in the Prumbe Nake, Alinkana Sinkamura for majority the bulle, so Tele Win and Namura Kabe Bantale. Bile Nyanta Parela, and Bunta Kana Komolo Sep Sebi. The Ganiro Kala Mode, Alinam Fono Sign, Asobi Samola Molie. The party needs sponsorship now.
Yeah, Abaraka Thomas. Ila point is ila point is very important. The campaign period olekono fundraising menganasi ngaw makoy ngaje ko ladies corner and men's corner for the fundraising kala. Nga effort all make a fundraising ka patio ko keba is very important. Sanjik less than 11 months to the Jana election. Door to door for Nyantaka warani door to door, and that is very, very important. We don't have time. Name Baro now wuli tam fananga wuli. There is nothing because Baro doesn't care about COVID-19. So why should we? Why should we? Atelong Nyantaka role model. Atala Minister Sol they should stop all these meetings, and this Kurang is not a joke. But Baro is abe yaila bla beto. Abe yaila bla beto nyinne mantul hati nunjang. Bring Kurang be keri mo buka Baroji. Keba nying ala ko jahalo wartalde.
And the same certainly couldn't come to Nyantale and your sensitized wala. Yalo Gambia Dimolian ID card will explain more and do well at an mistake ballot. I can do more like Nima ID card sort of Ila Gambia Biam Nima ID card sort of ID card is very important and that certificate is equally important.
Yeah. No, ne birth certificate of attestation or alcohol attestation of Fonse. Ima wale junior jako allegedly report of a cake and go NPP call be ID ibe cardle de ka man of bushum balalom for Yundombang. Wale junior, so I don't know how I can't confirm the veracity of that story, but I will comment young. We have to keep eye on that. But Keba, you're doing an amazing job. Ila muso fana Fatu Seni, I'll be back at Finland platform on Infana, Lansonko Inke, Mobe Baker Diamoto, Balten to Labagi, because Nimu Dogo man collective effort, Mokilinta Kelano, Dulado Mutalajan, Dulado Motajam, and Melbe Gambia, Kamarabawol, all the platforms in Gambia, Falangan Yatrin Congress Ola, alenga dua nga duñu congress ko no kayre nga funda ko no kayre, because this congress is very important. NPP ngolu ibe men fero men ke kay ko ke bala UDP la congress ke na dunda maltema. Okay, but this is what they are planning, you know. This is what they are planning.
At the moment,
oh, Lanson Gambia, Gambia, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Explain na jang set ni nga mi kini soto wala nim mo me wulu ka tian kanton kunda, for example tian kanton kunda ko jara si kunda sangi sanni sosi andu ala bete manela ID card soto no manela birth certificate soto no ani fula ngol be sate ko no le men wulu ka ko da kilin ko no wali yin soto nim voters card registration na ta kala banta bato al kalo bijele kabila tiel bijele wulu ta men nyala kabila di ñun pe ka isu wal ñama han ka di wo kili mo le bité ni alkalo be siring sa te fe ba ke ba kinte di wala binta ka sama di mo awunu ta janna ba mu jallan sariyel ta fa we qualified alin kana mol full atina mol ta mabori ila right movement ka han ba ke te do ni ID card men ka foni ta te interrogate te interview ni qualified kabila ni do para system process alkalo sebe adala ko ni mula sate di wolta ha tenke di wala min ingan tela botas card soto la manya na yin kala nya ma ko min ba certificate do table min ID card table manya eta hani wonte aka kanya men ko to ka de sate di mo nin na tan na kombo ba to la birka asikol la wala to bari nin sante sate de momo wuluta sate do yalo ne momo mu jerun tawti yalon momen na dunda sahani lunta nana sate ko jangi wuraro mobe kalon ne dimale lunta
tonya abaraka
gana mol bislit ka foko ni manir be buka ni santon ko buka ni no sa starting net tela cartel ni la ko nyanta ni la nyame
abaraka baki Keba, thank you so much for your contribution. Abaraka, thank you. It's 21:27 p.m. in the UK, so good right now. I'm going to terminate the broadcast in matter of minutes, and much appreciation to all the callers. I know there are a lot of comments here. Mbalo block, Manta block la please. You see, let me tell you one thing. Now in the platform la rule break, Hanato Atol ma for Nyamba block la. You see, a cooking in the caring democracy. You cannot just say Alekari block because I'm Nendiri Kajam. I'm looking at the comments. You know, I'm following the computer. My eye is fixed on the computer. Comment bukan danjang. Most of the comments. Nkajele ni momo nendiro ke imagine the other guy me nendiro ke akai apology le ka ko be kamfari nying mbalo yalo mbalo atole ba for muskan. This guy was he's the one who was supporting Mama Kande. Aka Mama Kande le support all of a sudden he's a Barrow supporter. He never voted for Barrow. He never supported Barrow. You know, Barrow la jamfantu, you lebe Barrow thinking. So please ignore our comments, and I'm not going to block the account just because this is a democratic platform. You know, Gambia, we cannot just be undemocratic. I keep saying this. More UDP criticize a la block. What sort of people are we gonna? So the UDP see that. So are we going to kick people out who disagree with us? Stop telling me, say who say dilly, block this person just because the person disagree with UDP. Na nendiro ke jamba block la hanal ma foni. Is it Wale Junior? Alhamdulillah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, really, for that patriotism. Like among your community, more opinion fatata ya block.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't brief la demanding drona miro. So kulle bijeni alonko sometimes abela bag punga for platform to all mu like UDP la komi yalo nyame kebu cham kam men ka wando menke yalo UDP mo siata je mel yalo ko ale pulsona ndi bulu bakele nana da fanko la karola so mbe yalo ne ka foko UDP la tisado o ala ID card o fondo ala demand do wara lim bakele nyin campaign time la because ngana campaign la kono so UDP mo be jelo yalo ko be Austria be Switzerland o be America I broli ko ben demanding nadar komi la platform do asikara fuji demandi finti kana to because katuma bore arama baro koditol ba ma ko kan dumale ifana na finti ana to ko tisado ibe iba oda la Gambia la iba dila mulla Not other what to 100 like everybody 80 or 70 or 60 or 50. Those are sort of no. Very good idea. So could you make a UDP or a Kori Blue Copen? You think I cannot come, I can't see him. Because in there alone right now, in the meantime, Kisato Franca role play support at CND.
Yeah, well, it's a good call. Every penny is important, every euro is important, every dollar is important. Yeah.
Financial they are better. So I understand it. It's very cheap.
Yeah.
Like 20 to cost like $16 or €12. So not research UDP
yeah.
Not is printing in so in Gambia will be a stamp. No more some to move. Now we want to come 100 50. But I'm okay, let me try. I don't print it, but see 500 or 20 or 30 no more Gambia. Something about the platform will sit down about the UDP blue you think in and you know Marco is at all. Second point, Busimba. Ba verify la ñemo solo je yakol bari be ñenke ga MPP ko bi jene kata mo la sul kono ikela ay ikela ngala ID card la ni la ID card di la photocopy ila original di la ni photocopy ta ila telephone number sake after be ko la privately na manu di la o hindu di la
yalla la ramen kafola ji I think momo be o mafon ala trale video ali video ngalo maybe it might be difficult but yalla ñini ni be ñu kur yalla ngane foy let's try to expose because nyamena west ye ñene fo je ba hanisa mam video footage so shoto ya ma anu GDC ya fole ko ye video footage soto I spoke to MC Cham Junior ngo let's expose this imagine ferioje ngona bring a video footage jumale mo so ya understand to able to make the proof of the pudding is in the eating ya understand so we have to come up with material evidence so ni ñimbegala yes ila foro be dara but melbe o ma fo ngola na le ñu kurngol je just stand at a distance and maybe record them through video no, I understand and I'm not also putting anybody here. Yeah. No, but I also want to add something. Is I don't want anybody here from endanger. You go to the MPP crowd, you be recording, you say attack, no, even though nobody should attack anybody. But political, some people are uncivilized. So you have to do it covertly. You have to do a covert operation. Strategic record. They will know. So don't put yourself here a crowd near doom crowd because neither like kono. But we have to do something anyway. Some of these things we don't have to say it on air, but definitely let's. Yeah.
This is a clear evidence.
Exactly. Abaraka Wale, thank you so much. Thank you. Very good points. Afananko ngadiamo mole koroboni ngarafa platform auto momo se domandi ko menke ngala molba ke kan bari ko suo se borono nyanya kala fa yoro because UDP dingol definitely wala ka UDP fund wala ka UDP support mo be bay la kata ko ke kan but let's redouble. It's time that momo be ika 50 ke yekemeke with your means. So be more tedula mejala. So Ablai Sise audio like playing na Kenya jang. I will play that audio. Alimbala right now. Karaya Kubi, can you number me calling? I don't think it will go through. I need to delete this WhatsApp on my phone and reinstall. But it'll line up a stable in the follow. Karaya Kubi, you want to make your last point? It'll be the final quality.
Yeah, thank you. Adiamo fon de fiala la fakela mo ni na segment ya rong baro la ko ngila emotional ni yele baro manke mo jawndinti anu baro te motiva you know because no ganjala ni explanation definitely that tells a lot.
Yeah, ni no ganjala ni mam baro la kono so baro is not I will question for baro I human feeling sort of. That's the question I will ask.
you know. Yeah,
I don't think so, because I'm going to say, as once I have to do whatever, but certain things they give, and I'm more information. You know, abala power that so the so-called so when you make that you know.
Yeah.
It's very sad. I mean, now people kind of delay make it jara and say make it. You see, five from Abu Mola because of it like Africa. It's very sad.
Okay, Abaraka Kara Yakub, thank you so much. I'm not taking any more calls right now. I've been here for a long period. I need to go. I just want to play this audio. I haven't listened to it, but let me play. Let's listen to this. What happened in Yemen? It can happen anywhere. Let's play. But somebody's making.
But near them by fellow just and current Japansa. Science and them being their moment right now, this moment. Darubusum Balanga Jamai Jima Falunde. Musolman Bejang Kanana, Mol Kanana, Nikela, I did Vodas Carol Tabulika for a copy. For a copy, look at the double for a copy, look at Vodas continue form. Whereby a Kodo did after a call at the Ninaman Boron is Sukur Bodo Dila. Nyama taraja mafon la na skeno za fa yindu mo jondo mafon fara so muzol sansa ende molde nyandara ngana community na kabilo lu na sura kono ni be awe ni ngin ko ko kula me alon ka batama kan da sense akaranda fa ko kanya mente mon fraje bar na so kono jang muzol na raja ne ba fo kan jetto so dol fon wol tata jele no wala na raja ya ko ni ba explain ka anun kula me ango ku story nam. Oh, dia moment dia butuh.
Okay, abaraga apply sisele audio kinyare nga play. Abemo kuma killing all tidoro. Wali be men foka. Yalong say ngamera senata gambele kayuko barola molbe kurule dika. We can only talk. Sa tuta mole bulu yela foro ya wafi for the election. Nim mente jamfala no kodola. Alkana la carte udila. Alkana la voters card from udila. Alla ID card oli ke photocopy. Yalong gambe nyana mane wala ila personal document. Ila document lon jang jumala bida jumaya jumala nyamara Europe je ko moy ko na ila ID card na nga photocopy yalla ñing ndebuka ko dul kake Africa bila inteka jahal len ka fono talin ngolon fon mo ila passport ila document is personal to you, you know, itele tamu munan na momina ba fole ñindi na nga photocopy ngo ko dul ke explain ja wo kamon dan fele ko dukara al diamu radio to ale diamond ale badiol under no circumstances moma nyanela kaito sikala yadi mo dola mun dalila bina mo bete la passeport photocopy ni menna da ko na passeport afay ko mbang ala fay ko sewu serli ni mol ko nko nkana mola passeport bu kana ID card so ni diamu kilingo bolo foko munana na mol fana ka song NPP yalo ni ko ni e kuma fola ñin non fana mese ko ba fo ñim right ni kuma fo ñina ma se kuma fo nete tu fanam because muna isuti nimbe NPP blame la muna nanna mol fana be sonna NPP mol be nene le kala passeport ite be mu reason dila mo be mu ite ntes dumala bena ya iko nyako na passeport de nga photo hani adama barole nata hani interior minister le nata ko la ID card afa mbam far hani interior minister police solo fo mon wala right soto ka mo arrest ibe warrant le dila luwale odi bari minister man sembo soto ka fo moy ko ila ID card dina sefo man sembe soto ka ID card dina ko mona be keri Gambia be 24th century momo nate ya akoy ko nak ID card afay ko mbang mana men ID card dila why mobe mo ante ka nyim memmo je nyine be ke gam busu mbala this is incomprehensible muka ñu understand ko Gambia bitilo sanyi lulu sanyi talulu ni lulu Gambia bari alfana mandu politiko kono bi so ni ara ñine be ke kan wodo nimbe barola mol blame ka alinga na mol fana blame de muna nibe sonne kela ni ara ñine be ke kan busu mala muna na wolbe sonne kela photocopy ko mo se la fi kodo la ñawña ne meme kodo di la kodo a di la ya fa yen so ala ha ila ID card wo terrible ila passport e terrible ila birth certificate e terrible wo ñanta ila kune wala kono ni bita bank ibe kodo bonni la yeni ka ID card ya tane this ñimu traveling documents ñimu la personal document on leti alinga diamu forumol kono mo kana mola ID card mansa kunda hani police o nana da koy ko na ID card la be dalila condolence la manane be la ID card o dile manane la ID card ni akoy la immigration officer or whatever they want to see ila driving license mo be moto borandi kan they have right hanin to laja police ga mol stop le ni ñi nge ko la driving license wo loi le o sembodi la ba ila ID card ila national ID card ila passport foni data bank ibe transaction kela wala they need a traveling document travel they will need a documentation to kara nga tenkung anyway medan na jane I think I have said enough on this topic. Thank you so much me program banna jane ala baraka bake for aramis arabalo inshallah I'll be on Bantaba alama kaira sobotin la Gambia diamol sonda ka kandela but we are very very emotional about these things because sometimes calling Gambia it's just incomprehensible. People can't understand. But I want to thank all the callers. And I also want to emphasize something here. Ikolan sonko inkebe Gambia le na nyominka keba ngala we congress attend la UTP la congress of Financita le sibito arjibalo inshallah. We wish all the participants well. Ngala molde bokan diaspora jamelan ko they're already going. We wish all of them safe trip. All the best. Momo Bita Adol, obviously, Bitakane, and we know that they are going. So, but we wish all of them well. We wish UDP best Congress. Barola Moli Hamomen Soto, Tumando Ilaftamen na Wotekela, because Ikoika UDP le Batu, where Congress okay, Yana Dunda Yeah. So, me menkela. Jam be programme kum fala jan modol be jang albe worrying alkana worry manana mem balo drop la do da fo kan jane NPP ka comment ke jang ka jele nki le mbela comment do le fana mi jang mu kuntan do le fana mi jabe diam la be fenkela baro is this ndo ga ni ano sene baro support jaba as long as man ndiro ke te block this platform is a democratic platform. We will not block anyone just because you are criticizing, and I don't even know Dabo will approve us blocking people just because a UDP executive or blocking people just because they disagree with UDP. Aliama lawyer Dabo media should criticize UDP constructively. We should welcome criticism. Alkelamena party leader labang. He said it here. Akolanga criticism. But in model even you commanding for help UDP. Say who said they are blocked. One if I block, tungo block. That's not gonna happen on Bantaba. Be rest assured. Ning mbalo me alonga mbaro support. Ning mama kande akolo support ning mbalo alkaje tende. He never advocated for mbalo. Ning mbalo nyulom furundi ya ilalti. He never supported Baro. He cannot dispute that. And among cut over Baro, but during Baro winter, you know me they have issue against Dabo. You lawyer Dabo on the cabinet at a crisscross Sayaka Baro support. But what more lawyer Dabo be government, Abuka Baro phone support, like Mama can support. So you let Mama can betray. So Allah Barakabaka, Allah Masudo Kerosiala for what you do. Wednesday, inshallah, Benala Bandabal. Thank you so much. I want to thank you, everybody. Allah Barakabaka. Allah Barakabaka. Thank you for all of Sister Binta Benajami. Abarakabaki. Thank you, Noah Fofana. Thank you, Sana Sora. Abarakabaki. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dembo Sar. Allah Okay, go CDS. Drame is currently in the United States visiting his wife and kids since early November. Somebody sent me that message. Is that true? I got that news from Gambia. Gambia, like Chief of Defense Staff. Cabrin November, early November. Fachanta Jelebang. Is this true? Eco CDS Drame is currently in the United States visiting his wife and kids since early November. Wow, that's a long time. Somebody sent me that information from Gambia. So this is the information I'm getting. Thank you to the person. So whatever the person is doing, that's a long mentally. Captain November. Right now we are almost December. Maybe I have a holiday left on. So we understand. Maybe Adam Borella would approve. Why this was? I'm still on Bantaba. I don't know. Hello. Who is this? Yeah, but I'm still live on the platform.
Okay,
yeah, please do that after. I'm still live. Okay.
Sorry,
okay, thank you. Okay, sorry about that. That person is calling me. Maybe I'm Malafi Diamo Santo or but Labarik. Okay, Bariwala, I'm going to end the broadcast in under 30 seconds. Thank you to everybody. Alabaraka, thank you. And have enjoyed the rest of your night wherever you are. Alabaraka. Abaraka bless you for the recording that you did for the show. Thank you so much. Is any Wale and Buradiba Baltintula Atul Mega recording for the benefit of the people Malayalam who they don't have enough megabytes to listen to the live streaming. Thank you to you all. Atul Latin, and you not only Bantaba, you're doing a lot of program all the Alka record. Thank you so much. Albedo Kukendo Patio. Thank you to everybody. Thank you. Good night, Karamba Minte. Dembo Sab.
Stop talking about coup in the making. We don't validate coups on UDP Online Bantaba. We don't UDP. We don't subscribe to coups. Party. I'm gonna make a disclaimer. That comment is not reflective of UDP Online Bantaba. We would not subscribe to military coups or forceful takeover of governments. That's not UDP. We believe in democratic tenets and the core values of democracy. Through the ballot box, we will remove Adam Barrow, not through any military coup, and we will condemn any military coup if anybody is trying to do one. We will not subscribe to coup leaders. We are Democrats, we will subscribe to means of democracy.